I'm back, folks. Maybe I'll play a game, maybe I won't. But this momentous occasion today marks the 6th anniversary of the great ending of a phase of my life, of the end of the bullshit that I tried so hard to make work, but it didn't. And that's cool because that's just life and that's how life happens. But yes, to give you an illustration, I have opened up my own Instagram for the public to see on my stream. And this is exactly how it went. And hopefully you guys can see this. How a girl acts 2 hours before ghosting you forever. Absolutely correct. Instagram's got it right. That's exactly how it happened for me. Beautiful. 6 months ago. And that bullshit ended. And that's just me today. Talking about maybe what's developed, what I encountered, what I felt. I think a lot of people go through the height of what they think their relationship is and the depth when it all ends. And I've gone through a lot in these months, and yeah, I call it bullshit because this is my way of coping. I've got some humor and stuff that I try to do to keep my spirits up. I've got a lot of actually cool stuff on my Instagram. And it is so frustrating because they usually don't do a QR code to log into Instagram. So yeah, let's go ahead and do something. All right. I wanted to cover also the Destiny 2, I guess, server being closed, coming to an end. I know that's affecting a lot of people, including a friend that I have. Kind of like the end of an era in his life. And I wanted to address that as well. Let's go ahead and watch a short little blurb real quick. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Nah, no, I'm not. Not right now. I mean, listen. As bad as it feels, and as, you know, as much as this all sucks, how privileged are we all to have experienced something that's worth reminiscing on, right? How privileged were we to have something that makes us feel this way when it's time to say goodbye to it. Well, hey, look, I know it, probably doesn't feel too great for most of y'all, but, you know, I just hope you guys know that, for a time like this, you know, you don't have to feel this alone. You got a whole community of people in here that, they'll feel it with you. You okay, Mac? Nah.
So, from what I can tell, I think my friend Rich told me that Destiny's been around for roughly a decade, and people have built a large amount of community. They've made friends. Some folks have probably, you know, spent a whole lot of time, big chunk of their lives, living in this video game with their buds, playing with their buds. I personally have never played the Destiny games. So I don't share that camaraderie, but I kind of equate it to hanging out on the block and you not knowing when your last day with everybody's going to be. So you just hang out as usual until one day it ends and you just get that initial shock. And I think that sounds like that's, you know, what this dude is experiencing right now. It definitely affected my friend Rich. I know he's been posting, you know, a few things about it on Instagram, including the, I guess, the Nathan Fallon.
As much as this all...
the character that Nathan Fallon plays. Let me put it on mute real quick. Where is it? Nathan Fallon's actually one of my favorite actors. I think he's freaking awesome. Yeah, this is the one right here. This is the character that he plays. I guess he's just some kind of robot that fights with you alongside, or maybe you can play as him. I don't know. But yeah. So he posted something about, something about you're my favorite or something to that effect. I do recall telling someone that she was my favorite, and I think this has something to do with a goodbye or something in the game. Fortunately, I don't, I'm not too much into Destiny at all, and I can't really play first player, so it wouldn't even come into contact with me while playing. But yeah, what I today, or should I say the 6th month, and let me go ahead and mute myself so I don't hear myself twice. What is this? That's the thing. I can't see the background of my page because I'm too busy looking at my actual streams. That's not gonna work. But I did update my stream to include a photo. It's a pencil drawing of someone sleeping on my love seat. So yeah, I'll keep that background up for a while, and I guess take it down whenever I see fit to take it down. Love my favorite streamer right here. Let's see, Peanut, dude. I started watching this guy, like, he is hysterical. Let me see. But yeah, the whole 6 months. I can't even do this. 6 months. So this was 6 months ago. For those who don't know, and I'm sure nobody would really know, except with a few exceptions. 6 months ago, I received the final text of that person not wanting to be in my life anymore, and I actually have a pencil drawing on my Twitch, showing someone sleeping on my love seat. That's the one I'm talking about. And it comes as a total surprise. It's like getting T-boned at an intersection. It's devastating. It's, I mean, I can't compare it to, obviously, to Destiny. Destiny 2, I mean, it has a different effect on everybody. You got something good and you want it to be there forever, and it just doesn't happen. So, hey. My wonderful friend is texting me. What's up? Question mark. It's like she knows I'm streaming. Maybe she's watching. I don't know. Anyway. But, oh, freaking Peanut. Let me see. I love this guy so much. Ah.
The demon!
He hates Happy Cat.
The demon again!
Dude, he had his success is freaking incredible. I mean, it's his character is very expressive, and the coolest part is it only shows his eyes and his mouth, and it keeps his privacy, but that personality is still there. And this dude can stream for like 8 to 12 hours. As a matter of fact, I think he's doing a 24-hour stream this Friday. That's his personality. I don't have the energy this dude has. Like, he's gonna be yelling, screaming, cursing, whatever, playing a bunch of video games this Friday, and I don't know how he does it. Things are okay, period. Currently streaming at the moment, period. My wonderful friend from Brooklyn, she's pretty awesome. I usually figure this usually happens when I stream. It's like I put it out in the force that I'm doing something and people want to contact me, but yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is how I always felt at work. Oh, it won't post. I don't understand why some don't post. This will post, I think. Yeah. Oh! He almost hit him. He almost caught a. He almost capped a cheap feel from that girl. My goodness. Oh, love it. I love it. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, this I'm back on my own TikTok. This girl's cool. She I want a Latina, I want a she Latina. I want a G like Carolina. We just split up a half of she actually found she was looking for an older dude, and she found him. She actually found, I think she's in her late 20s, and she lives in Louisiana. So she's actually not that far from me. Not exactly, comma, just chatting about videos. She found this dude, and I feel very happy for her. She was actually, I guess, kind of had a melancholy to her because she didn't know if she was going to find her man, but I'm so glad she was able to. Dude's tall as hell. He's like almost twice the size of her. But she does like something tennis related. Obviously, she keeps in shape. I don't know if she's like Cuban or Venezuelan, but she's a cutie for sure. All right, let's go ahead. I don't think certain things on here I can't. It's probably a little too controversial, so I don't play them. Let's go for my For You page.
If Christianity is like the way, then why do other religions exist?
You're gonna leave me here?
Well,
oh wow, he's got 3 legs.
Life, but I kind of like this better. Maybe I'm just new to this whole rescuing thing, but this.
Oh, it's Novo. I love her. She's hysterical.
Backwards, wouldn't you say?
Oh, you proved me wrong.
Oh, boo-hoo! Now I feel really bad.
I love this chick. Hey, look who it is.
So,
where's the volume on this? Hello. Well, there it is. Spit it out, Rich.
I really hate that I even feel compelled to do this. As somebody who never asks for help. As somebody who soldiers on and figures it out. We've kind of reached a point where things are unsustainable as they are. My body is failing on many, many levels, but most importantly, on a physical level, my body is racked with pain and weakness, and it's literally crippled any ability to do normal things. And I know.
So I recall. So Rich, the one you're watching now, actually played a lot of hockey when he was younger. Very physical, got into sports, he liked it. I don't think he ever did football, but he liked hockey a lot. Um, it's kind of disheartening, like over the years, I don't know because I don't get into really personal stuff and health and whatnot, but he's not doing so well. It's been like this for a while, and it's progressively getting worse. I guess he's trying to figure it out. What's going to happen in the next few years. It's hard to, and I share this with him. We're both unemployed. I lost my job in January. He hasn't worked in quite some time because of his health. It's hard to, it's not really hard to function. I mean, it takes a toll on a guy when, and I just realized, like, I freaking kept my mute on the whole time trying to explain the video before, well, leading up to the video. It's hard to, like, how do you have a purpose in life when you wake up and all you feel is pain? I don't have that much faith in the medical system to really help people these days. I mean, I guess it's motivated by money. So, or maybe he's just living in the wrong place. I always tell him, maybe move. Maybe he'll come into contact with some doctors that could actually do something. But I don't know at this point.
I know that sounds crazy. And I know that a lot of people probably think I'm full of shit, but I promise you, there is nothing I hate more than what I feel every day. This overwhelming sense of failure. This I mean, I ain't even gonna lie about it. This woe is me, what the fuck, why? The best way I could describe it, and I've described it to other people, is being strong and then waking up one day and everything that you were accustomed to and used to is gone. My limbs, my legs, my back, my neck, it's all fucked up. And doing the normal things or holding down a job or any of that stuff has been really, really difficult, especially in the fields that I have worked in that are mostly physical, hard labor. And my body simply can't do those things anymore. So this is me asking for help. Any donations, any sharing of this video that can be done would be greatly appreciated. The link is in the bio. It should be the only link that's there. It could be anonymous. You don't have to do anything, even just to share it out. If you know people that are well-to-do and generous and you want to share the link or share the page or share this video, it'd be greatly appreciated. But I fucking hate this. Let me tell you, I fucking hate this. Yeah. If you have it in your heart to help, I appreciate it.
So let me tell you that I've known Rich for a very long time. I think I've known him since he was like 12 years old. This guy is not really one to ask for help. And for him to come this far, I mean, it's really coming to the point where it seems like he has no options. I get it. We've talked on Discord a lot. We've talked, online chats, every other way. I mean, we speak every once in a while by regular phone call, but not really that much. It's mostly text. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. He used to work for a hotel. He was a doorman at some point in Manhattan. And I think it's coming to the point where it seems he's all out of options. And this, trust me, probably my most stubborn friend you're looking at. It's for him to ask for help. He's definitely going through it. Let me see. I think he said the link is in the bio, right? Okay, there we are. All right, so the GoFundMe is actually on the his page right here. Let's see, do I even know how to... Let's do this. Let's open it. Now this is, so, okay. So he's got a GoFundMe. I didn't know he was gonna do this. I think he might have mentioned it at one point, and he finally did it, it looks like. I don't know exact. I mean, it's not a specific amount he's asking for. There's no goal. It says, I am facing a difficult time in my life due to illness. I am unable to work because of multiple health issues, and I'm currently waiting on a possible disability approval. This has left me unable to pay my bills, and the stress and depression from my situation made it hard to function like I used to. I'm worried about losing everything, and am reaching out for help because I have no options right now. The funds raised will go directly towards covering medical bills, housing, utilities. These are the most urgent expenses I'm facing, and your support will help me stay afloat while I wait for answers medically and for disability approval. Every donation, no matter the size, will make a difference in my life and help me get through this challenging period. I don't like asking for help, but I have no choice at this point. If you are able to donate, would be deeply grateful. Please share this fundraiser with anyone generous enough to help. Your support means the world to me, and I thank you for taking the time to read my story. Okay, so he does have a goal. Okay, there it is. 1,100 is the goal. He puts himself in Smithfield Township, PA. All right, so that's his, I gotta see if I can put this link somewhere. I gotta see if I can put this link. I think that'll definitely help. Yeah, it's hard. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about, Destiny 2. He's really feeling it. The whole ending of the servers and stuff, I guess. The support for that game.
So, this is gonna sound really silly to a lot of people.
10-minute video,
and
wow.
I don't really care whether you understand it or whether you get it or not. Your opinions mean absolutely nothing to me, but...
So I can tell you right now, it means a lot to him. And I think I mentioned it before after my introduction of the stream, is that he met people on here, the camaraderie and everything that he was able to enjoy. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Destiny franchise goes back at least a decade. So yeah, he's feeling it. He posted this video 2 days ago, it looks like.
Okay, I don't know about being a 10, but let's see.
It says you're a 10, but you're too lazy to reply to text. So, I'll tell you, I know him well enough that to not take it personally when I text him, because I'll text him. Sometimes I never get a reply. Sometimes he replies in 2 minutes. he replies to maybe 50% of the texts. You know, for a variety of reasons. I don't know if he's too lazy. Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with it. I mean, he's not exactly an extrovert.
I don't know if it's necessarily laziness. Sometimes I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
That was good though. That was a good one. Lazy, not necessarily, but all right, let's.
I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, are you from Bali?
Why you know?
Wait, really?
So this guy has got the Riz. He's multilingual, so he kind of charms the ladies by knowing their tongue, their language. Let's see how he does with her.
Yeah?
Oh, Om Swastiastu.
You know Om Swastiastu.
Oh, damn,
Yes,
yeah, you're in
see?
Bali. Are you in a, like, villa right now?
Villa, no. I live in here. In front of my place.
Oh, it just looks very nice.
Oh, really?
Banyak daun-daun gitu ya, pohon-pohon gitu. Kita di
She's
sini
like,
kan
wow, he talks the language.
udah seperti itu ya, cuman
Oh my god. Kenapa kamu tahu ngomong bahasa Indo tuh temen aku? Dia penasaran.
halo bang.
Your
Oh.
Indonesian so good.
Sorry, hello Bli.
Hello, Bli.
Rahayu, Om Swastiastu.
She's already charmed.
Teach you.
Pertama 6 bulan aku belajar otodidak. Habis itu belajar sama guru dari
How?
Bali.
I don't know. This
Oh.
he gets like this guy gets around. Like he could speak Mandarin, and like I think he speaks Russian too. I'm like, dude, this guy does a lot of traveling. So I guess that's really his life, just doing multilingual stuff. So he talks to these different girls. I don't know what apps he uses to talk with them, but I mean, it's not exactly like I don't see like a watermark or anything on here. Maybe he just removes it for TikTok, but he does so well.
Kuliah atau sudah kerja?
Aku kerja.
Oh, sip. Oke.
Iya. Ih, kamu lancar banget bahasa Indonesianya.
No, B aja kak, B aja. Bahasa Inggris
Sekarang-
aksenmu bagus sih.
Aksen aku.
Ya, jelas gitu ya.
I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, are you from Bali?
God. I love this. It's so good. Where's the guy? Well, the bird's dancing, so he's got to look at him. He's just not in the view of the camera. Is he just gonna do the birds? You got a chicken and a conure. You know, I'm gonna give him a like. Look at that. This is so awesome, man. He made a cartoon. Somebody made a cartoon of him. So awesome.
I'm chilling in the hood with the gangsters, drinking liquor, hanging out.
How new rap music sounds after the age of 30. I'll tell you something. People ask me if I like rap. I usually tell them no, but I like the old rap, like 90s rap. Because back then it was like what one of my coworkers called happy rap. Like back in the 90s, like rap was definitely different sounding than what it is today.
Oh, don't care about nothing in the world. Acting crazy and silly. I don't care no more.
I don't care no more.
That's all right.
Is it illegal to support communism in America, or is it just illegal to trade with the enemy? We're about to find out.
Oh, God.
However strong you think you are, Thrag is stronger.
How do we beat him?
Can you fit
God.
the square piece into the frame? This is a classic mathematical geometry puzzle named Impossible Square, because the frame already looks almost filled with other pieces, making
Right.
it seem impossible to place another one.
Right.
But if I tell you the
That's true.
solution is very simple, you can fit the square along with the other pieces into the frame.
I got it.
What is the
Wait, wait, wait.
solution? We
Can I fast forward this? Because I ain't about to try to figure this out. No way, watch him. Oh, he did it. That is crazy. Wow, that's topology for you. So, you got A, B, C, D. He takes out the D, takes out the C. He slides down the A, raises up to B. Oh my god. Wow. And it's counterintuitive. Because in your head it's 100% full. Like, that's what my mind figures. Like, how could I fit anything more than 100%? And he fit it. This is beautiful. I'm gonna write, this is beautiful. My mind is over here, convinced that space is 100% full and can't possibly fit the square. Wow, that is awesome.
This is how you're going to stop taking anything and everything the avoidant does personal ever.
So, to get back, and maybe it's cringe to start the video the way I did, she's talking specifically about avoidant, and I can't see it on my page now. But there is the person that I was dealing with is well, is an avoidant. It definitely seems like to me that she is. And I already know I didn't screw up. I guess she just wasn't ready. But the way she let me off 6 months ago to today marks the 6th month anniversary of that final text message. That's what devastated me. That's what completely changed me.
Again, and I want to remind you, anyone that's selling you quick solutions are going to have you in a loop.
Right.
Never solving your problems. If you're going to make this choice to date an avoidant person, you're going to have to remind yourself constantly all throughout the day that what they're doing has nothing to do with you or your work.
And this is true. At no point did I blame myself for what happened. So she's going good so far. There's so many of these things that they try to, and I'm talking about, it's either on TikTok or Instagram. And it's pretty much any social media where you can share videos, where people almost try to predict that the person that left you is going to come back at some point because they miss you. Like, there's no possible way you could know that. And I'm not holding my breath for that to happen. It's been 6 months. With an oddity or two that I may have discovered on my network, I don't think she's coming back. Like, I'm not holding my breath for that.
And everything that they do is a reflection of their mind and what they've been through and how they process situations, just how you do the same thing. Also, this is with every other type of relationship. The thing is, the more you practice doing this, the better you're going to get at it. And
so my thing is, once you're convinced that either they don't care or they're not trying to get back to you, that's when you stop trying to please them. You stop trying to show them that you could be the best thing for them. And then you can move on. And when I say, I use that term loosely, because moving on involves really going to somebody else. Because if you sit in a house, like I do, 4 walls, and there's nobody new you're coming to contact with, all you do is revert back to what you were doing before, and what your memories are, and what if scenarios. And that's what kind of drives a person crazy.
You will notice in time, things will happen, and you will internalize things less and less and less, creating autonomy. And once you learn how to stop taking things in life so personally, which is a practice, your life becomes better, because it's so easy to take things personal. It's so easy to get in a bad mood. It's so easy to allow it to affect your self-esteem.
Right.
And the thing is, like, it just never has to do with you.
And the thing is, the more you think about this, you got to realize you're driving yourself crazy while the other person's already moved on with their life. It's like, you almost have to think of it like this, that when you're walking in the street and you see a person you've never seen before, I mean, do you really care what they think of you? No. You kind of have to get to back to that point. In a sense, becoming a stranger again to that person, well, they have to become a stranger to you. You're still remembering while they already moved on. I'm convinced that the girl in my life moved on. I don't think she really thinks about me. If she does, it's a flash in the pan. Nothing that really makes a difference. With the exception of seeing her in traffic twice, she may have noticed me one of those times. But other than that, she went on to going to school, going to work, forming new relationships, and that's it. So definitely don't hold your breath on that, because you're putting a whole lot more work into it than they are, if they are putting any work at all, which I'm sure she's not.
Look, I know I don't sound very Russian. That's because I went to an American high school, right? Because whenever I tell people I'm from Russia, they're always like, Olga, but your accent doesn't make you sound Russian. Your accent makes you sound stupid.
Wow.
And that is because I went to an American high school. But crucially, I did not go to an American high school in America. I went to an American high school in the UK, okay? And American high schools actually exist all over the world. There are some here in Australia.
Wait, American high schools? I don't... She lost me there. I don't know what that means. American high school.
And they sort of provide uninterrupted education for children of American diplomats and American military personnel, right? Because obviously American parents can't bear the thought of their children taking even one geography class.
Oh my God.
And look, even though we lived in the UK, we all pretended we were in America. We had American classes, American teachers, American food. Last year, I hear they even got a school shooter.
Oh my God.
Very immersive, very authentic. Don't worry, it's still a school shooter at a fancy British boarding school. He can't have a Glock. He has to have one of those double-barreled, you know what I mean? Double-barreled last names.
She could tweak it up a bit. But man, I want her to get more into the whole high school, American high schools in other countries. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Oh, I love these stick figure fights. Whoa. He's fighting with a Barrett 50 cal. Is that a... Let's see, I want to do... Is that... Can't even spell. Is that a Barrett 50 cal? I see. I gotta put the dot ahead of the 50 because we're talking about calibers here. All right. All right, let's see.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is his first one. This is his first one.
I love this guy so much.
Someone get this. You're locking close. See, you're dicking around when the rest of us are real soldiers.
I'll take care of this, idiot.
Hell yeah. Take that, ball.
Take that, ball.
He looks like he hasn't had enough, huh? Oh, shit.
I've never seen those things go aggro, dude. Why was he so pissed at me? Oh my God, that was scary. I didn't think those things could get mad.
Let me show you another one. Let me show you another one.
Okay.
Officer, did you hear about the phone call he had with his dad last week?
No.
Apparently his dad called him. His dad called Hutch. And he goes, Hutch, I've been watching your stream. And Hutch goes, really?
So
and he
you gotta
goes,
do it with a southern accent.
all right, so you go ahead. Take the floor. Take the floor.
Okay. Hey, bud, I was watching one of your streams and you were playing with that little peanut fella. Say, yeah, Dad, I was. But man, that little peanut funny as shit. I like it when he calls you fat.
I'll tell you, they're the best. They're the best. They're the best.
So, and the thing is, I know that dude's probably making a load of money. I mean, I already played this, but I still love it.
They're gonna defib in here. Hi. I don't have bomb.
The demon!
Double thing, this one. On this. I'm pushing.
The demon again!
That one.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Let's see. Yeah. This is my latest Instagram short, I guess they call them.
whinging and get up. Oh, can't even handle cleaning a bloody chimney. Some husband you turned out to be. Can you believe him? We got fittings all afternoon.
Is he all right?
Oh, this is all just a show.
He's still complaining.
He always acts up when we're busy. Don't
Check to see if he's okay.
Come on.
He just keeps. Yep, that's right. I remember that. It was the dude that he fell off of his roof, I guess, trying to clean his chimney in the game Crimson Desert. And when you go over there, like you just watch this drama unfold between husband and wife. All right. No. Let me see. Crimson Desert. Oh God. I can relate to this.
Okay, love of his life. Give him another toxic one.
No! God, he's mad at me.
Okay, settle down.
God, he's 27
Calm
years
down.
old.
Hey,
I know how old he is. I know how old he is. I made him. Okay? This is for character development. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this because I love him. I love him. Send in the toxic bitch.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't need any more character development. Okay? I didn't need what happened 6 months ago to happen again. I don't need to go through... And thank God we didn't get too serious, because it would have been a whole lot worse. But, I mean, it's pretty bad right now for me. I'm just better at holding it together on stream. But, wow. I don't need any more character development. I'm not trying to be a Sith Lord here. And I think I probably made... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Not trying to be a Sith Lord. Okay. No more character development. I said, no more character development, not trying to be a Sith Lord. Yeah. Because it gets tiring after a while. Oh, I love this. I think that this guy asked her to go out and she says no.
Du bist hübsch, kann ich deine Nummer haben?
Nein.
Oh,
Mann.
Du bist hübsch, kann ich deine...
I'm not advocating people do this, but this is hysterical. What? You don't want to go out with me? Here, dog, take a sandwich. And he pulls her right into the water. That's just beautiful. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have helped her out. I would have just ran and be like, bye, bitch. I would have just kept going. Oh, my God. Here we go. When a random girl tries to flirt with me.
Don't what? Don't give me hope.
That's right. Don't give me hope. If you don't mean it, don't open your mouth. Don't bring it up. I'll say it to the last girl that didn't work with me, that left me that final text message a half a year ago. Why did you open your mouth to begin with? You could have just left me alone with my 1% hope instead of, you know, turning me into, I don't know, Cyclops over here. I don't know. This is like a, I don't know, is this a scene from X-Men or something? Not quite sure. Could have just left it alone. Let's see. Oh God, this is. I know me. I know my friend Juan could probably relate to this. When a drunk girl at the end of the bar says, "My dad never loved me." Oh, clip that. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. It's so true. Stop trying to be the savior, guys. It's not worth it. It doesn't pay off in the end. It never does. All right. Let's see. Alex Jones.
I will not submit to you, and you've declared war on me, and I accept the challenge, you sack of fucking shit. Fuck you! I will not submit.
I don't know what this was in reference to. This is, well, some of these comments are 28 weeks old. So we're talking, what, about half a year ago? What the hell was going on? So it was around the time that, you know, things didn't work out between me and her. So it was about the time that this came out. What the hell was going on in November of 2025? I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if this was for Trump or whatever. Somebody pissed him off. What is this?
When I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce,
Oh, yes. This is the one that enthusiastically wanted to get her therapist involved with her asking for a divorce. And they did this, a therapy session. Just listen to the story. I mean, it's so ridiculous.
I texted my therapist, our marriage counselor, and I was like, I need to tell him that I want a divorce, but I want to do it in a session so that there's like a mediator present. Got us in like ASAP, like 2 days later. And I walked in knowing that I was going to ask for a divorce. We sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? Therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying and I was like, I want a divorce. You know, it was hard for me to like say the words. I'm done. I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? He responded right away and he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. And that was that. I looked at.
He was genuinely surprised. Like but she kind of puts off, you know, that self-righteous stare into the camera. But she wasn't expecting it. She was probably expecting her husband to beg to not divorce him. So right away, the power got taken away from her right there in that instant.
At my therapist and I was just like kind of stunned. Like I knew that I was ready to leave, but I couldn't believe that that was his reaction. There was no empathy, there was no compassion, there was no like wanting to fight for us. I didn't think that there would be, but you know, you just always hope that like one last try. We went home that night. We didn't.
You don't know. See, but that's the thing. One last try. Thing is, you wanted to take all the power. And that's what it is. It is a power dynamic with this sort of thing.
Speak. He slept on the couch. I woke up and went to work the next day. Came home. He was playing PlayStation that night. I sat next to him. We hadn't talked in 24 hours. And I said, can we talk about what happened yesterday? And he was just playing, just looking straight ahead. And he's like, what's to talk about? In my mind, I'm thinking, this is our last ditch effort to like steer.
That dude already made up his mind. He made up his mind. That's it. It was done for him. He put everything. He closed the folder of that situation. And I wish I had hand tracking because I'm doing all talking like an Italian here, you know, just put my hands everywhere. He finalized it in his head that it was completely over. He was not prepared for this.
Steer the ship around, you know? And I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he just kept playing and he was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. He had done things within that 24 hours.
Guys get shit done. That's how it is.
He had opened up the filing folder of his single man life and went ahead and got all this shit done.
Yep.
And I decided.
That's right. Guy was not playing. Dude was not playing. Be careful what you ask for. That's it. Absolutely true. All right, let's see. Wow, Rush Limbaugh when he was really young. My goodness. This is what calculated fraud looks like. I'm very into car accidents.
But it's crazy. Like, he had one hand on the... What the... Oh my god!
What happened, babe?
Oh my god, what is he doing?
I'm going to tell you something. Don't ever do this. First of all, it's fraud. It's against the law. But you don't know who you're ramming. You could get some psychotic person and they could just unleash on you as soon as you step out of your car. Do not do this. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Babe!
Babe, what happened?
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Babe.
I got into an accident.
You didn't get into an accident. This guy rammed you on purpose.
I got into an accident. Oh my god. Oh my god,
Where are
babe.
you?
I'm on the Bell Parkway. This guy just reversed into me. What the hell is going on?
Look at this.
Reversed into you?
And now you got the driver coming out, and you got the passengers. So you already have 2 against 1. This is how they like to play this game. But I don't think she realized that there's a dash cam.
Yeah. Oh
Look at this. They're gonna act all hurt and confused. She's covering her face like, oh, how did this happen? What a sack of shit that this bitch right here. I swear to God. I commented on this October 13th of 2025. I said they do this all the time in New York, and they do. This happens a lot.
Babe.
Look, there's 3. Another person came out of the car. So there's 3 people. They're holding their heads like they're injured.
Just stay there. Oh my God.
Fuck, oh my God.
Where on the Bell Parkway?
Oh, holy shit, you know after that turn?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh my
Babe,
God.
it's okay.
Alright, hold on, okay?
Oh my God, how many people are coming out of this car? You got the clown car. There's 4 people that came out of this car, including the driver.
Fuck. Hold on, babe. Oh, fuck.
I wonder if the way that dude looked back, I wonder if he noticed the dash cam just now.
Wait.
Look at this. They're all like, oh, I got your license plate. Like, that don't mean shit. I got a dash cam. Memento. So, obviously, this is an ad for a dash cam. But, yeah. Man, I wanted to see how this would end. Let me see. Sad songs remind you of her.
I love the pain.
I love the pain.
Because the pain is the truth.
Yeah.
The hurt is the truth.
Yeah. He's right. He's absolutely right. There's nothing truer than the pain. The pain somebody causes you. That's true. That's absolutely true. I can't even... Nah, it's doing the whole... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Nah, I can't. It still doesn't let me. There's something on my page that says after 11/26 of 2025, I choose the Matrix because even the real things don't want me. So at this point, it doesn't matter if it's fake. It's like, I choose the Matrix. Like, when Cypher says, if you told us the truth from the start, we would have told you to shove that red pill right up your ass. It's like at that point, Cypher didn't care anymore. He wanted to go back into the Matrix because he saw the truth. And in the end, it seems like everybody's dying. They're in an uncomfortable ship. They're being attacked by squiddies, you know, the machines with many arms. You know, they look like flying octopuses. That's why they call them squiddies. And yeah, he'd rather just go back into the Matrix. He wants to eat that juicy steak. I want to go back into bliss. Me having all this knowledge has not helped me a bit. So it says, why do you listen to sad songs that remind you of the pain? The pain is the only thing that's real. And it's a Nine Inch Nails song as well. Absolutely true. This one's quoting Johnny Cash. So Johnny Cash sang the cover to the Nine Inch Nails song. I guess it's called Pain. Let me see. I gotta do this. Right. Let's see. 9 Inch Nails. Oh, it's called Hurt. I'm sorry. Hurt. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. Yeah. There it is. This came out in 1994. Great song, by the way. Johnny Cash covered it. Trent Reznor said it's not even his song anymore. Basically, that it's like it's Johnny Cash's song now. Because he did an awesome job covering this song. Oh God, here we go.
I'll do whatever you want.
It says single baby mamas with 2 kids with 3 baby daddies. How does that work out? Isn't it 3 kids with 2 baby daddies? Oh, anyway. They didn't do this right, I don't think. I said 34 weeks ago. This was September 26th. I said the 3rd baby daddy is really her 3rd kid. That's I forgot I even commented that. Oh my God.
I'll cook for you, wait on you, make love to you. I can make you happy, Josh. I can make you so happy.
Yeah, you know, because they realize I'm gonna like my own comment. I don't care. Somebody should have liked my comment. Think of a single, let's read it again. Single baby mamas, which is her, with 2 kids with 3 baby daddies. That's not mathematically possible. Oh my God. Why? I don't understand why nobody liked my comment. I said the 3rd baby daddy is really her 3rd kid. When you read, I mean, they did this all wrong. I mean, it's funny, but I'm surprised nobody else noticed my comment. Oh my God. This is very powerful. And I gotta take a bathroom break.
It's not your fault. I know. It's not your fault.
What is this? Good Will Hunting? The simple yet incredibly powerful sentence those who have been through trauma need to hear.
I know. No, you don't. It's not your fault.
What are you doing to me, man?
I know. It's not your fault. All right? It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean. Not you. It's not your fault.
That's powerful.
It's not your fault.
I miss Robin Williams so much.
Oh my God.
This guy, man, I wish he didn't take his own life. Great movie. I didn't see the whole thing, but I do remember this scene. That was really powerful. Did I ever comment on this? I don't think I did. I'll say some people will live their trauma over and over again, affecting their entire life. I spelled trauma wrong? Oh, I did spell trauma wrong. Forgot the U. There we go. So this is... Oh, I was going to say, that's all the comments it has? Yeah, it said some people will live their trauma over and over again, affecting their entire life. And I think that's why it never came to pass. The relationship, or should I say the friendship that I had with this girl last year didn't blossom any further. Even after admitting, you know, some kind of feelings, whatever that means. Because she can't let go of her past. She stays stuck in that drama. You know, I understand there's a point. I'm not discouraging therapy and even medication if needed, but some people don't need it. I think if some people, I mean, I understand it makes for business, right? You know, you go, when you're sick, you go to somebody to get well, and hopefully you do get better. But then you have those that stay sick, and I don't believe that some people have to stay sick for the rest of their lives. But hey, I guess it generates business for those that benefit. So that's why I'm kind of cautious when people tell me, well, the doctor says I got to take medication. Do you really, though? Please make sure. You know, so please don't take something that's going to keep you in a loop for the rest of your life. You know, I mean, only time's going to tell, but at this point, I'm never going to know of how she turned out. So, this guy, you know, Jim Carrey, truly, you know, awesome actor. Remember his movies from the 90s? Awesome. Like we were imitating him as teenagers, of, you know, one-liners that he would have in his movies. But he went through it. He went through probably hell in his own life. Like you truly never know what people's, you know, what they're going through. He made people laugh. I always hear that sometimes the comedians, the people that are the class clowns, they go through the deepest pain. And you would never know because of their exterior, what they radiate out towards other people. He says depression isn't sadness, it's your body saying, I can't be this character anymore. That's, yeah, he broke at some point. This explains why you should never want to save anyone. Okay, what does she have to say?
Every time you rescue somebody, you rob them of the opportunity to grow. Every time you step in and you make the problem go away, you make the person a little weaker and more dependent on you. So
Right.
if you truly want somebody to tap into the strength inside themselves,
I get
yes, there is a time to support people. But if somebody keeps relapsing, if somebody keeps forgetting their lunch, if somebody keeps dating the same toxic fucking person,
Yep.
let them. Because
Yeah.
eventually, it's not going to work. And then they're going to come to you and ask for help. And when they do, they'll be ready to accept it. Every time.
Yeah. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm going to let people bust their ass. I'm going to let them trip. I'm going to let them fall. I'm going to let them skin their knee because sometimes they have to because that's the only way they can learn. I completely understand what she's talking about. I provided a stable, healthy relationship. She pushed my hand away. Don't know what she's been doing for the past 6 months. Don't know if she got with this other dude or whatever, or dudes. But if she tears her life apart, it's on her. I'm not the Superman. She's not my heroine. I used to call her my heroine, my female hero. Nah. If she's going to stumble, let her. And I'm going to let her stumble. I don't wish bad on her. But God forbid she forgets a car payment. Don't come to me. I'm not giving it to you. That's not going to happen. You know, lose your car. If your mother can't help you out, lose your car. Because sometimes that's how you learn to save money and put your money towards right things instead of going to Taco Bell Whataburger every friggin' night. Wasting your money on fast food. And then gets on my ass for drinking a Coke. Like, really? Kind of weird. Weird clip. All right. Let's see. What's this?
To whoever I'm marrying, please come get me. They're doing me dirty out here. Every date feels like a prank.
Yeah,
I'm out
it
here
is.
answering questions like I'm applying to be someone's emotional support dog. You know, what's your trauma?
Job interview.
What's your attachment style? What's your moon sign? I don't know. I just wanted tacos. One girl told me she wasn't ready for anything serious and then posted a 4-slide tribute to her situationship's birthday. Slide 3 was a photo of his hand, just his hand.
Right,
I think I was the rebound before the rebound. I don't know. Another girl asked me my 5-year plan. Miss, I'm just trying to make it to Friday without Venmo requesting my friend for dinner.
I got the 5-day plan.
So, yeah, to my future wife. I know you're out there living your soft life, probably posting latte pics and hopefully reading your Bible and never going out on any dates ever. But when you're done knitting little gloves, making ravioli, and praying, just know that I'm here.
Oh my
Emotionally
God.
available, slightly traumatized, and incredibly tired of pretending to enjoy double dates with some girl my friends thought was decent enough to throw at me. I just...
Oh my god. Oh god, here we go.
This is a day in the life of being friend-zoned. The first thing I do is pick up my best friend from last night's sleepover. I always make sure to have her coffee ready.
Yeah, last night's sleepover. What do you think she was doing at that sleepover? She was getting cracked. She was getting cracked, and you're the free Uber ride back home. Flip that.
I know her order by heart. She then tells me every detail about last night. I had no idea she was so flexible. Around noon, I take Kristen out.
No idea she was so flexible. And the thing is, they will tell you intimate details of what they do to other dudes like you want to hear it. Like, sweetheart, do that with me. I don't care that he could push your freaking legs above your shoulders. Do that with me. Let's make it happen. I don't need a visual about what some other dude is doing to you.
For lunch, I always make sure to pay. It's only a matter of time before she sees me as a romantic option.
You know something, and maybe it's a crack on me. I guess it's the cock tease. I call this girl from 6 months ago the final cock tease. Not to insult her, but it's like, out of every woman that the universe has thrown at me, this girl could have been the one. And I was basically courting her. I made sure, we went on a hiking trip. I planned everything. I planned all the meals every single time we went out. She never lacked anything. Helped her with a car payment, all the way through I was with her. Do you think the next guy's going to be like that? Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. But I guarantee you if he's not, she's going to be like, damn. I wish this guy was as good as, Fortify. Helping me out every chance he gets. She's going to get cracked by the next dude. The dude's not going to care to help her with anything. If he buys her a meal, it's because he's trying to crack. That's it. And that's what your life is going to get reduced to. It's sad. It's another sad story. That's all it is. Before she sees me as a romantic option, and she did very close on October 8th. She did. She took me from 1% hope to 10% hope. Probably should have just kept it to her freaking self.
After that, we go shopping. Today, she's letting me hold her purse. Soon, it'll be her hand in marriage. Then, it's best event time.
Ugh, I'm letting these guys have their way with me, and they can't even text me back.
Guys can be such a-holes sometimes.
I tell you, the reason why... So after the final message, I left her a short audio message. I wasn't going to be like one of these guys that left her a long book. Every time they would admit feelings for her, and then she would ghost them. How do I know that? She showed me. She showed me. I already knew what was coming if she discarded me. The red flags were there. The red flags were always there.
I just want to find a nice guy.
I wanted to be the exception. You want so hard to be the exception, but I already knew if she was going to discard me, I would be just another one of those guys. She's saying, I want to find a nice guy. You already found a nice guy. He's sitting right next to you. In the video and the girl that was with me in real life.
Sometimes the treasure you're looking for is buried in your own backyard.
Now, I never used to say stuff like that, but okay.
Thanks, bestie.
Around 4 p.m., Kristen breadcrumbs me with some light physical affection to keep me hooked for a few more months. Afterwards, I drop Kristen off at the bar. I stay sober so she can drink. While I wait in the car for her to get done having fun, I help do some of her work so she can get ahead for the next day. Later on...
So, this is one thing I won't do. Do work? No. I'm not getting your paycheck. I'm not... What is this? Just following up about the project. Let me know you have any questions. Okay, yeah, that's something I'm never going to do, ever.
Kristen's finally finished partying. She said she met a new friend, Chad. I don't really like Chad. I dropped the two of them off at Chad's penthouse.
Oh my god. Can you, guys, please don't do this to yourselves. This guy's going to crack, and he didn't make any effort. Maybe he bought her a drink or two. But this guy in red sitting in the car waving, probably there for every step of the way. Don't be this guy. Please don't be this guy.
I wave goodbye and get ready to do the same thing again tomorrow. And that's my day. This is a day in the...
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, here, we're gonna go. Please don't be this guy. Please don't be this guy. God. Alright. Mosquitoes. That's some weird stuff. I think I'm done. Done with this. A lot.
Do you like me? Should we kiss? Hello, it is I, your friendly neighborhood Borat enthusiast, also known as Maddie. So good to see y'all. It's been a while.
Oh God, why is her name Marky Maddie? Interesting.
If you do recall, many moons ago I did kiss a boy using Borat as
No
a vehicle,
way.
which is crazy. And I just want to check in with you and let you know how my dating life is going. This is my house. Enter, please. Come on over. Give her a smooch. I dare ya. A black dog.
Black dog,
Hello?
baby.
I know this comes as a massive shock. I'm not shy. I have no...
You know, I forgot to go to the bathroom, but she's pretty. She got some nice eyes on her. And the fact that she has a freaking sense of humor, I love that. I love that about her.
issue making the first move. However, something's going on. Something's going on over here, you guys. Something's happening. Something is amiss. Something is askew. I was also recently on a
Gray
date.
eyes. Oh my God.
And once again, gentleman walks me to my car. Love it. Nice. We get there, and you know what this boy does? You'll never guess it. You'll never guess it. Offers me a big old hug.
Oh,
Like,
God.
who are you, Papa Bear? Big hugs! What's happening here? Ah! Like, I want...
So I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, she's pretty. I'm kind of caught. I think in general, guys are cautious with just giving girls kisses like the first time they meet, because sometimes it's a turn off. Sometimes it comes out, it gives them the ick. That's what we're nervous about. Like at this time, like literally, I think guys are just telling girls like, we don't know. We don't know if you really like us that way, so you go ahead and make the first move. I know y'all don't like it because it involves effort. Just make the first move. And times have changed so much now. Like, nobody's having kids. Guys are sticking to themselves. They're staying by themselves in their houses or their apartments playing video games. This is one of the reasons why. Guys are freaked out by women these days. They really are.
Once again, not shy. Shock, not shy. Would love nothing more than to swap a little spit. However, when I am faced with arms wide spread and a dopey-ass grin, like, what's a
Cross-eyed.
girl to do? You'll never have this. At
You'll
this
never
rate.
get this. La 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 la. I love this. Oh my God.
I don't need to see your wingspan, sir. I want to see the
Wingspan.
back of your tonsils.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna leave that here.
I really like her. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I could download the video. Damn. You'll never get this. La 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 la. All right. She is awesome. She's in LA. Yeah, she's funny. I am following her. Oh my God.
Have you ever had a bad social interaction in the way that it haunts you? It just deeply, deeply haunts you. Like you feel as though
Yeah, when I was a teenager, it used to happen all the time. Awkwardness, ick to the max.
you should commit social suicide. Yeah. So I had one of those the other day, and let me just sit right on down. Let me tell you a story. I was gonna
While she tells the story, I'm gonna go pee because I need to.
grab dinner with a girlfriend of mine before we were going to this event, and we go to this cute little Italian spot. I'm there a little early, so I go to check in. Walk up to the waitstaff. Waiter and I immediately kikiing. We are having the time of our lives. It is as if we have known each other for years. We're just a bit of banter, and his system isn't really working. So he's like, let me grab another waiter to check you in. Mine isn't working. Grabs a guy, and the guy comes over, and he's like, name? And I go, Maddie. And he goes, is the rest of your party here? Or is your party here? Or something like that. And I was like, oh, let me look. I follow her on Find My Friends. She can't be far. And all of a sudden, an accent appears, and he goes, she can't be far. And I had misconstrued the rapport that I had built with the other waiter, with this waiter, and I go, she can't be far. This man's head snaps to mine, and he goes, don't make fun of my accent. I'm such an asshole. I didn't know you had an accent in the 6 words that you spoke to me. And suddenly it is here between us. I'm such an asshole. Speaking of assholes, mine could have swallowed me whole. Everything in my undercarriage was clenched so tightly I could have presented you with a diamond. Smite me down! I am horrible, heinous, terrible. I just freeze. I'm frozen in time and space, just staring at him. He looks back down at his little box to check me in, and he's like, sit wherever you like. Suddenly, accent is aplenty. And I go, thank you. Barely, a whisper. Didn't say I'm sorry, which is really, truly what's haunting me the most. I didn't apologize, because I was stunned. The woman was too stunned to speak. And I duck walk over to a chair, because I'm, once again, clenching. I'm working.
I love her eyes, dude. I just can't. I can't stop looking at those things. I knew one girl with like very nice gray eyes.
On that ruby for you. I sit down, and the initial waiter comes over, and I begin to give a Broadway performance. Like, I'm working overtime to try to rebuild any sort of karma that I have in this restaurant. And I'm also like, good sir, can you bring me a trough of wine? Because A, I need something to do with my hands, and B, I must drown my sorrows. I will never forgive myself. I will never forgive myself. This man here, there is no way he is still thinking about this. I bet he left me right in the dust. He didn't even think twice about it. I will never unknow this. I'm gonna be on my deathbed thinking about that guy. Apologizing to him. Yep, so, have a good one.
Oh god, I need to fix my camera here. I shouldn't have moved it, because now my avatar is like halfway down, I just realized. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm good.
Do you like me? Should we kiss? Hello?
I found a contact with criminal connections in the southeast of England and set up a covert.
Oh my god. Wait, am I just totally on her page?
Do you like me? Should we kiss?
God. I have to.
I like juice, right? Who doesn't like juice? Apple, grape, orange, pomegranate.
Oh, God.
You're seriously not going to believe this story. So a judge in...
Afternoon. What's up, buddy? Hello.
In Japan, we have a very specific word for when your third leg's positioning feels uncomfortable.
Really? The Japanese have a word for that? Let's hear it.
We say Jinpoji, and instead of secretly trying to adjust it awkwardly, we literally just said, oh, my Jinpoji. And everyone in any situation immediately understand. And we are like, okay, go ahead, fix it. Nobody thinks it's weird, nobody judge you. It's just considered normal human problem. Japan really said this experience deserves vocabulary.
Yeah, think about it. They came up with a word for it when you gotta adjust your package. It's accepted that sometimes that is required. That is needed for a man to adjust himself in public.
Do you have a word like this in your country? Or
nope.
Should the world adapt Jinpoji? Tell me.
Joystick or touchpad? Oh my god. This guy says, after watching, I now have Jinpoji. It's ASMR, right? Oh my god. Stop it.
This former atheist proves God exists using geometry. Check this out.
As a
So it's probably the Fibonacci sequence, is it? Let's see.
former atheist, I would like to prove to you that God exists using this.
The compass.
First, I'm going to draw the golden ratio rectangle.
All right, the golden ratio. Yeah. I already knew it. Yeah, see?
Most compelling testament of a creator.
So it's kind of like fractal logic, if you will, where it's a repeating pattern all the way down into infinity and all the way up into infinity. So I get it. I already knew. Already knew.
You need to be so careful and so discerning of people in your life that allow their self-limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors to get the better of them.
Right.
Because
Got it.
those kinds of things are contagious. And you become the 5 main people that you hang around. And if you aren't taking on those behaviors, you will find it so exhausting to have to not only combat your own self-limiting beliefs and thoughts and behaviors, but also like influence them and help them not to fall victim to their own.
You can tell if she's going through something. Self-limiting beliefs. I really think that the girl that she'll remain unnamed, I think her beliefs really limit her relating to people, more specifically me, which is why she couldn't go through with actually having, or at least trying to pursue a relationship with me. I think her past haunts her, and I'm sorry it does, because it affected me. You know, people will say, "Oh, it's her loss." I'm like, well, it's kind of my loss too. It's not like, you know, next day I went to go talk to so-and-so and me and her are going to get married. No, I have a loss. I feel the loss as well. It's been 6 months. I still feel the loss.
And you'll end up exhausted.
Yep.
By doing so. And that's not the kind of equal energy exchange that there should be in a friendship or a relationship.
Right. Absolutely.
It's not just friendships, it's relationships, it's family members, it's anybody around you. If they have their own problem and issues with self-sabotaging behavior and self-limiting beliefs, they will too also reflect that onto you.
Yep.
And it will become exhausting having to fight those beliefs and fight those thoughts for the both of you. It also becomes very lonely because you don't feel like you can talk about these things, or you don't feel like you can share your excitement or share your optimism or share your enthusiasm towards certain things.
So there would be a time where when she was happy, she was happy. And then for whatever reason, emotional, I guess, either got triggered from a memory or maybe something happened recently, like through school or work. She would lay in her room and she would bed rot and doom scroll. And she would do this a lot. Like I had to comfort her at one point. She was getting a procedure done at a local office, and I had to tell her, I said, "You can do this." And she said that helped her. It's I mean, the ironic thing is she sent me that final text message about 2 weeks after that happened. Like, you don't know that there's literally somebody in your corner rooting for you, and you get rid of them? Whatever was going on in her mind, it was overwhelming for her. She just couldn't continue what we had.
Because you just know they're going to knock it down. Because even if they're not realizing that they're knocking it down, they knock themselves down. So they just by default knock yours down. And there's been people that I have said to before, hey, that's not my truth, that's not my beliefs. Like, stop being so pessimistic about my dreams and my goals. And they're like, oh, I'm just like thinking.
So I'm seeing certain things. Some people wear their trauma on the outward appearance. Some people will make alterations. I don't really get on jewelry or tattoos, but I do notice these things. Could be me a coincidence. She looks like she may be older, Generation Z. She has the butterfly right on her hand, the back of her right hand. It's just little things I notice.
Of like realistically, I'm just thinking of like, you know, like I'm like, no, you're just thinking of the worst. It's so important to worry about the best outcome more than it is to worry about the worst outcome, because both of them don't even exist yet.
Right.
So you're
living this scenario in your head that's not even real. May never even come to pass, whether it be bad or, I mean, if you're thinking about a good thing, I mean, that keeps your spirits up. You know, you're probably more open to receive good things, or at least not take them so bad when they do happen. If you live in a negative mindset, it's like you already ruined the moment. You know, it's like going into a boxing match saying, yeah, I'm probably going to lose this match. Well, guess what? You 50% lost already.
As well spend your energy on worrying about the best outcome than worrying about the worst outcome. Let me be whimsical, let me be woo-woo, and let me be delusional. It's so fine if you don't want to be, but that's got nothing to do with me, and that is none of my business. I love you. Have a good day.
See, she's pretty precious. I am following her already. Georgia G. Yeah. I forgot, so this was the one I just watched. I forgot which one got me into her, but I follow her as well. I always say, your thoughts about me are none of my business, and it's true. I don't care. If you got something good to offer, if you need to contribute to my life, I'm all for it. You got something negative, you want to think of me as the demon of your life, I don't care. Don't even let me know about it. Live your own fantasy if that helps you. I'll be the demon in your life if it really helps you.
What a privilege it is to dream of a life so big you can't sleep. What a privilege it is to be tired.
She's so pretty, though. Beautiful skin. She's got 444 on her chest. Yeah, the person I knew, she had some words on her chest. Then she had a big ring around it and 2 eyes, which is her eyes, actually. On her chest. I think the entire time I've known her, she got, not the entire time, so the 5 months that we hung out, she put 2 extra tattoos on her body. Actually, it's probably a whole lot more if you considered the whole ring with the 2 eyes. I guess you could maybe do 3 tattoos. Kept marking herself up, you know. But anyway, like I said, I don't look down on people that get at tattoos. I think tattoos are awesome, but I also think they could be a symptom of other things. He's Australian, it looks like.
You can forgive all you want, but all I have to say, you need to be so careful and so.
Do you know why a long iron rod or chain hangs between the rear wheels of mining trucks?
I'm curious now.
It is just decoration, but it's actually a standard fit device for mining vehicles called a stone remover. Mining trucks used to loot tire rear wheels with a gap between the two.
I see where the tire, if they run over a bunch of rocks, a rock can get lodged. But my thing is, how does a hanging chain, a free hanging chain? Now this rod, I can see it removing the rocks, but a chain?
Tires, mine roads are covered with loose rock fragments as the truck moves. Small stones easily get wedged into the tire gap once trapped there.
Yeah, this is what they try to prevent right here. Yeah, that could really mess up your day right there. Dude, he almost has no tread. Oh my goodness. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be?
damage. It is this humble little device that greatly extends the service life of mining truck tires at an extremely low cost. Truly a model of practical engineering design. Do you know why a long iron rod or chain hangs between?
So I don't know. I guess the rock somehow grabs the chain, and the chain will push it out from between the tires as it's driving forward. I mean, if it works, it works.
Some of you are going to be working for the next 100 years, and I feel like...
Could humans live to 150 while some researchers think we're on the cusp of a major longevity breakthrough? I tell you, I think it's possible. And I also know that the companies are going to try to squeeze every bit they can out of us. Because they ain't trying to pay you from 65 or 67 up until you die if you live on average of a century and a half. There is no way our funds are going to last. They need to redo the Social Security system and all that. Let's see. The thing is, even after they overhaul the system, they still have to work on it because there's not enough money. What is this? This guy says, we keep adding crust to this pizza. Oh, God.
Alright, guys, so I just finished the notes.
That's Kai Trump. She just graduated high school, by the way.
My last night before the last day of high school. Crazy. Still remember the first day of high school. Actually, first day of high school, Emma walked into a pole. It's just crazy how
You
fast
walked
time
to a
has
pole?
flown, how much I've grown in the past 4 years. As a person,
Did I hear that right?
Crazy. Still remember the first day of high school. Actually, first day of high school, Emma walked into a pole.
Oh, Emma walked into a pole. Okay. I was like, damn, girl.
It's just crazy how fast time has flown, how much I've grown in the past 4 years. As a person, just everything. And I'm ready for the next chapter. It's a little scary, but I'm ready for it. I miss my friends more than anything. I miss school more than anything. Not gonna cry now. I'm gonna hold it till tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. And get ready for tomorrow. Alright, guys.
Alright, I gotta send this to my friend Katie. There may be a time where she needs something like this. So I already liked it. Let me get on TikTok on my phone. I don't want to do this on stream.
Alright, guys, I just finished.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to her. Just stop your crying as the sun of the times. What the hell? Team Edward? Oh my God. Said, honestly, looking forward to your college vlogs, though. I didn't know he did this. The guy that played, what the hell? I don't really know. Oh my God. The girl that I was almost with really loved Twilight 2. It's Team Edward and Team... I don't know. Whatever this guy is, but now he has Team Edward on his shirt. Oh, God.
Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia. Why? So this guy probably knows how to speak the Indonesian language.
No. Bandung. I'm from Indonesia. Bandung.
Bandung. Oh, you have pretty good English.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the accent. I meet many Indonesian people, but sometimes accentnya kurang bagus sih.
Look, you see that? Instant Riz. Instant Riz. It happens every time he does this.
Eta bisa. Bisa Indonesia.
Oh iya.
Kamu bisa bahasa Indonesia.
Iya, bisa Kak, bisa.
Look at that.
Anjay. Ya. Ya, tapi aku serius, aku orang US.
Tapi kamu tinggal di Indonesia, pernah ke Indonesia nggak?
Aku pernah ke Bandung sih. Umur berapa lo?
20.
She's 20 years old.
Bahasa Indonesia kamu sangat good sekali.
Oh, terima kasih Kak. Tapi B aja sih. Tapi bahasa Inggris kamu...
So it's Omi.tv. Somebody asked, what website is this? I mean, I guess did he not notice in the upper left-hand corner right here? It's Omi.tv. I don't even want to bring it up, but Omi.tv. I guess you could talk to people. I guess it's kind of like, well, I'm not going to, there's certain websites that are not even used anymore. Omi.tv. We'll research that later.
Apa lagi? Apa ya di dalam bahasa Sunda? Tete mani iglis pisannya.
Aw. Yep. There we go. He already read there. Mr. Building. Are you serious? No way. Get out of here. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Mr. Building. I mean, it looks good. Too bad you can't live in it, though. You got the windows, the stairs. Oh my god.
I don't think I miss you anymore.
So, this girl, I'm going to tell you, when I first started seeing her videos, I don't know if it was a poem or something that she read, or I think she wrote something and she was reading it. She was prompting herself when she was doing the, probably reading off a piece of paper, a notepad. And I felt so bad for her. Like, she was going through something. And I come to realize that after watching her videos, I'm like, oh, she's acting. So, yeah. She's pretty good, though.
And that feels really good to say.
She said, I don't miss you anymore, and that feels really good to say. I'm going to tell you something, and I don't know if I'm going to make a post about this on Instagram or whatever. I want to say that I can't wait. I would say it like this. I can't wait to meet you so that I can forget about her. Yeah. That's what I thought about posting. Of course, the future her to forget about the old her.
It's been months since our breakup, but finally, I'm starting to feel happy again. Waking up and remembering to eat breakfast without feeling guilty. Going out with friends and not wondering what you're doing the entire time. I'm not checking my phone every 5 minutes to see if you finally unblocked me. I'm living.
Some people can be cruel. I honestly don't think she really thought about what it would do to me. Because I think she just doesn't know. She's been ghosting people her entire life. Like, I have a feeling she's done this to friends. She had another best friend she told me about. Although I only got her side of the story, so I don't know how much of what she told me was true. But she lost him as a friend. Now she gave me up. I have no doubt that I'm just another one of her stories that she tells people that she still stays in contact with. I'm just another story. I'm not her ex, but I'm another story of hers. And I don't know how she tells that story. And you know what? I mean, it's her decision on how, if she makes me the criminal or the evil one or not.
I'm really living. And I'm enjoying every moment of it, and I'm meeting new people, and I'm taking up new hobbies, and then I'm realizing they're not really for me, and I'm picking up other new ones, and it all sounds silly, but I feel like I'm finally being human again.
Right. I get it.
You breaking up with me was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But it was also sort of the best. My God, I deserved so much more, and now I really, really see that.
So one of the things she told me in her final text message was that I'm not a bad person and I deserve so much more. Meaning me, that I deserve so much more. Telling me I'm not a bad person, it doesn't do anything for me. My friend Rich tells me that she told me it that way just to soften the blow. Basically, telling me, you didn't do anything wrong. and you deserve so much more. But I see it as ironic because it's like you're telling me I deserve so much more while you abandon me. Like it sounds disingenuous, you know. And you know how you, yeah, I'll write it in the comments. It'll be behind the avatar. They say to get over it, but don't realize that you have to go do something or someone to make that happen. Sitting in a room alone for months doesn't help. That person already moved on. Be your own best friend. Yeah. That's the best advice I can give you. They say to get over it, but don't realize that you have to go to something or someone to make that happen. Sitting in a room alone for months doesn't help. That person already moved on. Be your own best friend. If you trust me, if you don't, people say love yourself. I'm not going to do this whole cliche thing, but you have to care about yourself, because if you don't, nobody will. You got to be your own best friend, because everybody's got their own problems. And if you're not for you, no one's going to be for you. You gotta step out of that hole before it gets deep or it fills up with water and you drown. Gotta be there for yourself. This girl lives not that far from me, and I really wish I could meet her. She's definitely got a distinctive look to her. Baby, call my phone and say you need me, baby. Baby. I do enjoy her posts, though. You look like Allie. I don't even know who that is. Who's Allie? Really? Oh, come on. Let's see. Hope Houston is being good to you. I viewed your video while streaming. Let's do this. Just stop crying at the sun at times. Gotta get away from here.
So what do you do when you get bored in the future? Oh man, simulation trips are my favorite, but they can be a little bit risky. What's a simulation trip? It's when you upload into a fully realistic life simulation while you temporarily wipe your memory. How does it work? Well, first you go to one of the...
Okay, well, we already know where this is going. I'm all for short-term trips. I don't need to live an entire life in a simulation only to wake up, you know, in a recliner in my apartment and believe that that was all real, with the realization, okay, I didn't die, I'm still alive, just in a life that maybe I don't quite enjoy as the one I experienced inside the simulation. This guy says, so, Total Recall, I'm gonna heart that. Yeah, I don't want to do this
24-hour sim locations. You fill out all their waivers. What's on the waivers? Oh, just the usual. You know, they're not at fault if your memories don't come back, or if you die. You can die? Yeah, some people get into super high stress situations and have heart attacks, but, you know, usually you're fine. Okay, what else do you do? Oh, well, after that, you choose the type of simulation you want. So you get to choose your lifespan, you get to choose the country, time period, your financial status, relationship status, if you have good luck or bad luck. I mean, hey,
you know something? Instead of it being long-term, if we had the technology, I view it as almost coming into, like, going home to play your favorite video game. If I had, I'm going to be completely honest. After what I went through 6 months ago, I said after November 26th of 2025, I choose the Matrix. This is what I mean. If you could hook up my brain into a simulation that once I got home from work, I can basically spend the night in this simulation, you know, get rest, but also kind of almost live a dream, so to speak, where I could remember everything. And I can have that person there for me, even though I know she's not real. The simulation will make it feel real. My only thing is I'll just have to get up to go to the bathroom and go back to work. And guess what? When I get home after I eat, I'm going right back in the simulation again. That is very tempting. You know, if real won't have me, I'll deal with the fake. Give me all the AI. Give me the supercomputer that's going to allow me to live heaven on earth because I'm tired. Real don't want me? That's fine. I embrace the fakeness because I'm done. I'm done trying to make it work.
You could even choose to be a dog. But I would advise against that. Does everybody just want to be hot and rich? Oh man, you'd be surprised. After your first couple trips, people get pretty freaky with it, dude. A really popular one is to make everyone else dumb so that you seem really smart. But this usually backfires because everyone else is so dumb that they don't recognize how smart you are. So once you choose, what happens? They take you to a room, put you in a medical-induced coma, hook you up to the quantum computer, and a week later, you wake up having lived an entire other life. This is crazy.
Right.
Okay. So what do you do when you get bored? And
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Live an entire life. It's a nice concept though. It's a well done video. Yeah, look, I'm gonna say it. After November 26th. Oh. After November 26, 2025, I choose the Matrix. Give me my virtual world every night. Did I even spell world right? I don't think I did. There we go. I have no shame in it anymore. After what I went through, give me the Matrix. Oh, that's Emiru. So she also does cosplay. I wonder how long this took to put together. I mean, obviously putting the clothes on took least amount of time, but it's just the makeup. Very light complected. Good job. Good job. She lives in Austin. If Asmongold has done some shows with her. Yeah, she lives in Austin. She's one of the streamers. A lot of streamers live in Texas. I'm happy to say. Burnt Peanut is like up in the Dallas area. I feel really good and prideful about it.
What's that? Oh, a woman leaves a note in a restroom at a restaurant, and what happens next is wild. What? Tell me more! Yeah, this is crazy. This woman leaves this note in this restaurant, in the back.
The ring test, yes. Over.
I've gotten my heart broken by many avoidance. The first thing you're gonna be wondering is like,
see, I don't get it though. How do people run into all these avoidance? I've only run into one my entire life. She left me one final message 6 months ago and ghosted me forever. Only one. How do people put up with this? I don't get it. I only met one avoidant. How do y'all people deal with this? With meeting multiple. I said multiple. Multiple. Damn it. I only met one avoidant in my life. And it was a very powerful, like, it's kind of like getting an organ ripped out of your body. It is like devastating. There's something about an avoidant person. Like, how do you people do multiple? How do you go through this multiple times I only met one avoidant in my life. How do y'all people deal with meeting multiple? Yeah, it's devastating. It really is.
What did this all really mean? Why did they do this? Did they really care? And just throw it off.
The thing is, if you keep meeting the same type of person, my thing is my brain will be trained already. It wouldn't feel as devastating. Number one, I would know, okay, it's not me. Number two, I would see those red flags and signs a mile away. I'm like, oh, here comes another avoidant. Like, how do y'all... I don't know what it is, man. I find that intriguing. Like, I hope I never meet another avoidant again.
All out. It doesn't mean anything because, like, it's not personal. They can't do it for you.
I know
because
it's...
they
Yeah,
can't
I
even do
know.
it for
I know I didn't do anything
themselves.
wrong. I know all
Think
that.
about it. They can't do it for themselves. And they're not going to suddenly be able to do it for the next person. They're not just suddenly going to have change. They can't.
So one thing I know, and she's absolutely right, I know that one thing I'm sure of, the only thing that changed in her life is that I'm not in it anymore. I'm pretty sure she went back to her loop. She went back to her job, which is not far from my house. She went back to going to college. She went back to bed rotting and doom scrolling. She went back to being depressed and crying in her bed and taking whatever medication she's on. Nothing has changed, only I'm not around. That's it. She probably feels a sense of calm. She probably likes it that way. She likes to stare at her four walls. My thing is, I wish she either didn't hang out with me as much or just not told me what she told me that gave me hope. That's really what I wish she would have spared me from.
Understand your emotions. They can't comfort you. They can't hear you because they don't even do that for their own emotions. They can't communicate with you clearly because they don't even think about that or like have those conversations with themselves. Think about it, let it go. It's nothing to do with you, nothing wrong with you. It's everything that's going on with them. Rest assured in that and find strength in yourself because their opinion clearly doesn't matter. And your opinion of yourself will matter the most out of everyone in this.
So I gotta give her credit. She didn't tear me down. She was not vicious when she let me go. You know, she could have sent me a letter saying, oh, you give me the ick, you're pathetic. She didn't do none of that. She was very graceful, actually. So some people may be able to argue, well, she didn't technically ghost you. I'm like, well, she gave me a final text message basically saying she's going to ghost me. She don't want, you know, she's not interested in a relationship with me. She don't even want to be friends. She says she's come to realize it's not a good idea to stay in contact. I don't know what the hell she meant by that. I don't know. Like, girl, did you have a bad dream the night before you sent me that text message? Did you find something on my record that I don't know about? Like, what are you talking about?
World. You're the only one who knows what you've overcome. You're the only one who knows your values, your integrity, the good things that you've done, the things you fight for, believe in life. So don't let anyone else's opinion.
And she did say I deserve so much more. Basically, it's her way of saying I deserve someone better. My thing is, why couldn't she be that better? Why couldn't she be that better person? I left room for growth. She didn't. Anyway.
Let's make a pizza.
So this chick lives in New Jersey, the pizza girl.
Slummy. E bufaliza. Pizza.
Yeah, how many does she have? 2.7 million. Wow. I mean, she probably has like modeling stuff or whatever. Oh, she's got all her... Get out of that. She's got her YouTube, Snapchat, damn, she got Facebook. Facebook is ancient. I don't know what VSCO is. Probably, you know, a get to know me page or whatever. You pay a monthly subscription or whatever for, I don't know, stuff. Contact, this is probably for business deals. I am going to keep that. Oh, she got cute. Look how young she is in this picture. Let's make a pizza. Yep, that's her call sign, basically. That's her slogan. Let's make a pizza. Her dad owns a pizza place. Here.
Let's make a pizza.
There are so many girls I knew as a teenager that looked a lot like her. A lot of Italian girls in Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge. I went to school with girls that look like this. Like, I miss those days.
What? No, stop.
What's up, father?
Just like the pizzaiolo taught me. Semolina.
Semolina.
Right, no, not yet. Can you just throw me the
Look
cheese?
at the dad. Oh.
Provola. Ooh, it smells smoky.
She is so... Those eyes, like, she did a great... I mean, I said she did a great job, like she designed her own DNA.
Not the whole piece.
Can I heart this? Yeah, right here.
Spicy cherry tomatoes.
Aw. It makes me cry. So much beauty. She's doing so well for herself. Good for her. I like to see people do well.
Let's make a pizza. Slummy. It was a busy night and the restaurant just closed.
The weirdest thing is I just logged like kind of out of her page, but it keeps all the videos of her page. Now I gotta back up one more time? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's doing that. I should be out of her TikTok already.
By the whole dating thing lately, and I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. I don't know if it's because I've lost hope since absolutely nothing
You lost
ever
hope?
works out.
Oh, you're not the only one. Let's try again.
I've been feeling really unmotivated by the whole dating thing lately, and I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. I don't know if it's because I've lost hope since absolutely nothing ever works out, or the fact that I'm merely uninterested in just about everybody, or maybe it's the fact that I'm just too worried about my job to give a shit about anything else. I feel like it's definitely one of those three, but starting off strong, I genuinely don't think that people are inquisitive anymore. Therefore, I feel as though if you're not walking around with me
So inquisitive. It's an interesting word she chose. In order to be inquisitive, obviously you have to have natural curiosity. Okay? Can't be inquisitive without having natural curiosity. And if you're not even observing what's going on in the world, you're not going to drive that curiosity. If people are always into their phones and into themselves, if they're so self-centered and they realize, wow, I'm really a boring person, they're not going to be curious. So they're not going to be inquisitive. They got used to being sheltered in their own safe space, their own echo chamber. They're not going to see what's out in the world. I thank God I still have some of that left in me. Yeah, I've been affected by technology, but you know what? I want to go to Italy one day.
experiencing what I'm experiencing
Flip that.
on a daily basis in the same building as me, it's going to get really difficult to try and get to know me if you're not asking questions. Like, and it's just shocking to me that people are like not asking how your day is or how you're doing or what's that like. Nobody dives deep anymore. Nobody gives a shit anymore. And that's where I feel like the big disconnect is. Because people will expect, right, an online thing to happen or fling or whatever you want to call it until they don't ask any fucking questions.
And that's what we've been reduced to. Online clicks, little online flings. That's the little buttons that have to get pressed in our minds to maybe progress to something else that we haven't experienced. It's sad. We used to experience meeting each other normally. We met through friends. We met in high school or work or living in a small town. Now everyone is so overwhelmed with choices. We just look for the next best thing. We can't be satisfied with the wonderful person that's right in front of us. This is what I think is a big problem, not only for women, but for men as well. Like, we don't even know how to date each other anymore. Flip that.
Or even in person, or even on fucking dating apps. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. How do you expect to get to know somebody if you're not asking them anything? I hate that. Don't expect other people to tell you. And then I just genuinely feel like just disgusted by the fact that all my time has been taken up in work. Therefore, I feel like my emotions have become genuinely blunted. I don't even feel half the feelings that I felt like 6 months ago because of all the stress.
So I'm wondering how to like navigate this all, like, because I do sometimes come home and I feel so understimulated and I'm like, wow, I wish I had somebody to talk to about my day, but there is nobody. And I don't know if there ever will be at this point. And the older I get and the more days that go by, the more okay I'm becoming with it. And I don't know if that's a good thing in the long run because I do think that people need each other.
That's true. She's right. We do need each other. We are social creatures. You're right. We are social creatures. But we did program our minds with our clicks and fast imagery. I don't know how to spell that. Imagery. Imagery? Is that how I spell it? Visually descriptive or figurative language. Yeah. I'll take it. What's with our phones? Let's see. You're right. We are social creatures, but we did program our minds with our clicks and fast imagery. We used to meet in high school, college. I spell college apparently. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I got a big fat blank. Or in a small town. Select all. Can we do a spell check? Do we not have spell check on here? Help me rewrite. That's a new feature. Alt-I? Ooh. That is so cool. You're right. We are social creatures. We program our minds with our clicks and fast imagery. We used to meet in high school, college. I did spell college right. Okay. Or in a small town. Oh, wow. I mean, actually, I'm kind of satisfied with the way that turned out. Oh, it did rewrite it. Oh, well, anyway, you know what? Sounds good. I didn't know that. Alt-I? I gotta get used to hitting those buttons, those short keys. Very nice.
63
I love technology.
3 square miles. That's 3 Manhattans, okay? 3. Do you understand how big that is? It's a data.
So, data centers to do all tracking for everybody. We know this. We've known about this for a while. This is... My thing is, I fully embrace AI. You know, I got a friend, my friend's daughter. We were talking about this briefly at Chili's last Saturday. Last Friday, rather. I'm not afraid of AI. I just need to know how to adapt it into my life. I'm still looking for work. If I can use AI at my next job, or better yet, help me find a job using AI and then use AI at my next job, I'm all for it. You have to be able to adapt. Like, there's no, keeping things the old-fashioned way. It never happens. You either adapt or die. It's just the way it is.
What tribe are you from?
What the hell? Is this Warhammer? I think my friend Richie would really like this. Wow. Kind of like Helldiver. Helldivers 2. So I'm thinking, did AI do this? The fighting power of the terrible armor Warhammer 40k. Variety shot. Asked artist meme. I mean, I think it looks cool. I'll like it anyway.
So you got love bomb by and avoid it, and now you're feeling hurt and betrayed and horrible.
Yeah. I did. She love bombed me. She spoiled the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Back in August, like all those checking ins and are you okay? Like she noticed all my social media. She spoiled the shit out of me and I loved every minute of it. I mean, man, I don't know. Maybe I'll tell that story another day.
And you're like, how could this be? How could the one person I opened up to, this person I decided to trust, betray me like this and totally blindside me? And that's what avoidance do. They create distance, you chase, you end up feeling so unheard, unseen, miserable, you beg to change, you fight, you cry, you beg. What does that get you? It gets you another cycle in this same pattern. Congrats. I know it hurts so much, but the first thing you need to realize is what they're doing is not a reflection of you, the connection, anything like that. It only ever represents them, their integrity, and their fears. Their actions right now are based off of how much fear, how much insecurity, how much trauma they have, not anything about your worth or your value. And they rather get bought in by all those negatives because they don't have the tools, the skills to be able to deal with their emotions or handle those negatives. And that's their...
But that's the thing, and this is what, and I truly believe what she's saying is correct. And I'm actually following her, which is why I'm seeing her videos a lot. She says they don't know how to process their emotions. Well, when do they learn? What I want to know is the girl that left me behind 6 months ago, is she ever going to learn by going to therapy or taking medication? Does that actually teach them to get better? Or is it just a perpetual, let me keep you on this 1 pill a day Lexapro or whatever medication they give today? Is that even going to solve the problem? Do these people even know how to process their emotions? Or is it just something, a pill to give you so it could just numb you so you can feel better about yourself so you can go to sleep to go to work the next day? Like, I want these people to be healed. I don't want this to be a perpetual thing. This is why I'm so skeptical of medication and psychology therapists. Like, I don't know, are you looking to heal people, or do you just want a perpetual client for the next 30 years until you decide to retire in your nice house? Like, are you gonna help this girl that I used to be with, or what?
battle to fight.
Clip that.
And their choice to grow or not. Our job instead is to recognize when something's fool's gold. The reason you probably like them so much is because they were so intense in the beginning. And that can only last so long before they get burnt out. It hurts because it's confusing, but just recognize, like, you're gonna find people out there who are able to give you sustainable love that's day in, day out. In a point where you feel, like, stable and steady and like, hey, you can wake up tomorrow and they'll still be there. I know it's hurting a lot right now, but I need you to not be like them. I need you to choose faith over fear, unlike what they're doing.
Oh my God, woman, it's been 6 months. Do I got you? Can I get you on speed dial?
There's gonna be so much better ahead. Trust me, it gets better. Just keep going for now and follow along if you need more help or support. Just to know that you're worth it in the end. And you're gonna get through this hard time and you're gonna meet that person for you out there. Keep going.
All right. Oh no, it's original. I don't want that. I want her page. I want the sound. Obviously, I know it's her. She got 626 followers. Why didn't she have more? Why don't you have more? 626. Makes me wonder where she's from. So I'm wondering if the majority of her videos, are they avoidance stuff? It looks like she's taking a hike here. Okay, so she climbs. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wicked. That's pretty cool. I don't know what... I wonder where this is. I'm not about to ask her where she lives, but I am curious, though.
I'm like, hello, is this thing on? Well, hello, TikTok. Sorry for being absent for like 3 months.
She's so adorable. She's so adorable. Her boyfriend's a lucky dude. This is the girl. She lives just a state over from me.
But I'm back. Life has been a lot. So much is going on and has changed. As you guys know, I also work a full-time job, which is also a lot. But I'm back in my happy state of makeup, feminine dresses. Today is Frodo's birthday, so we're throwing a dog party for him. So I'm gonna celebrate my firstborn and only child and son that is my dog, and I love him. And I'm gonna get emotional if I start talking about him too long, but hello. I am so sorry for the absence of not posting or talking on TikTok. This feels so odd for me to be talking to a camera right now because I haven't done it in 3 months, literally.
Has it been that long? Has it really? She hasn't. Wow. I guess so. I guess I've been so preoccupied with my own issue that I haven't noticed. It's been 3 months?
I'm going to be posting again. I'm like, hello?
Okay, let's see. Has it really? Well, what's the point of asking her that? I really am happy that she found somebody. Okay, is it okay that I can be happy for you? Oh shit. I don't want to cap it. Is it okay? Is it okay that I can be happy? Is it okay that I can be happy for you? I'm thrilled that you found someone. Is it okay that I can be happy for you? I'm thrilled that you found someone. Yeah. I'm so happy that she found this dude.
Driverless taxis have yet to understand danger, and that's why it took a left during a police standoff. There is a passenger in that car, and everybody's looking at it like, what is it doing? My favorite, though, is the reaction from the perp, who looks up like, for real, man? Driverless taxis have yet...
Wow, can you imagine if that car ran over him? This person's like, why the F does that company even exist? Well, because they make a lot of money. This person says Waymo should not be legal. I don't know, man. I mean, I could easily see a person making this mistake. Because to be honest with you, I was looking at the cars. I'll be like, okay, I don't need to be here. I'm going to go left or right. And I didn't even notice the person. Right near that freaking, that pickup. I didn't notice it at all.
Okay, you can play at that game, buddy.
Oh, look who it is. So she hasn't streamed in like 12 days. That's Kuru. I actually inspired her to stream. And she has, I think, about 200 followers already. She's doing pretty good.
Here you go.
Whoa.
Dude, he's a sharpshooter.
That's awesome.
There's another one.
I really like this video of her. She did a great job. You die.
Why do they feel like poisonous spears when they hit me?
This is a pretty good video. She did a great job. Flip that. Awesome.
Can you fit 6 rectangular blocks into the box? This is a famous puzzle from 2010. You might think it's simple until you start trying, and you'll realize that when you place 5 blocks, you can't add the last one.
Yeah.
You can try rearranging them in different ways.
Oh my god,
but if
here
you
we go.
use a simple
Here we go.
placement strategy,
fast
the
forward,
final
fast forward. No.
Do you like this puzzle? Can you?
He did it. Now a person. It's a person that says, "Now take them out." I love it. I think he's gotta put it upside down and tap the box. That's how he would get it out. You know, I love this. Her videos are her and her horse. Well, pretend, you know, lip syncing, if you will. I'm sure the horse doesn't know what lip syncing is, but yeah. He's like, yeah, that's me right there.
I'm heartbroken by so many avoidance, and I always used to think like, oh my.
I don't know what, girl. I don't know why you run into these people. This guy now says, I've now reached the stage where I just want her to block me. Well, I mean, if you're not communicating with her, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. But maybe she's reaching out to him and giving him little breadcrumbs. Maybe that's why he said that.
I think one of the most important things to realize
There she
is
goes.
that when someone is treating you a certain way or has been treating you a certain way, and continues to.
I mean, I think she's really pretty. I don't know. This kind of looks like it's going to be a long video.
Wi-Fi, 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 Wi-Fi. Ooh, that's an amazing start. Finland, Japan, Hungary, even Poland has participated.
So, I don't think Wi-Fi actually means anything, which is probably why it's so easy for all these questions. I mean, all these countries to come up with the same sounding word for Wi-Fi. But the way this video goes with iFluent, you know there's always going to be that one country that doesn't agree and gets something completely different. I'm thinking maybe Germany. It could be... I'm going to go with Germany. Let's see what Germany has to offer.
Without any drama. Let's keep it up. Wi-Fi definitely looks like a very international term.
France. Oh no,
Wi-Fi,
none of this.
Wi-Fi.
Oh,
By
here
the
it
way,
comes.
guys, did you know that just by having a Wi-Fi connection in a computer or a phone, you can now build your own software or app? È vero? I didn't know about that. Yeah, Italy, you just need to sign up into this website called emergent.sa. So
obviously that is product placement. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Well, what's Germany gonna say?
Mr. Kingdom, Germany is about to do it. Germany? No way. Don't tell me you've created your own weird compound word in German and you call it kabellose Internetverbindung. I love kabellose Internetverbindung. That would have indeed been a very German way to say it. But I decided to go with something softer and way more English sounding this time. Really? Well, thanks for that then, I guess. I think we'll be able to handle it. Go on. VLAN!
WLAN.
Well, it could have been worse, couldn't it? Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you just read it actually. They call it WLAN. That's what they call it. Let's see. This is actually correct, by the way. Nothing is wrong. WLAN is still a Wi-Fi, but official terms in IT.
He was announced as the homecoming king, and seconds later, he did something that left the entire stadium in shock. His name is Trey Smith, and he's a senior at Roswell High. He's the star quarterback. He's popular. He's respected, and he's also a true leader. It was a cool Friday night in October. He was under the bright stadium lights. His name was called. The crowd cheered. The band played, and cameras flashed everywhere. It was his moment. But before the crown could be placed on his head, everything changed. Trey took the crown and he walked straight to Jake Jeffries. Jake isn't just anyone.
Oh, wow.
He's Trey's friend. He's a senior with Down syndrome who's been the heart of the team for years. He started as their biggest supporter. He never missed a game. He always cheered the loudest. And over time, the coaches welcomed him in. He was part of the family of the team. He helped out during games. He lifted everyone's spirits with his positive attitude. And soon, everyone loved him. So when Trey ended up realizing he might win, he had already made his decision. The crown would go to Jake. And that's exactly what he did. He placed the crown on Jake's head. He put the robe on him and he wrapped the sash around him. And in that moment, the entire stadium erupted in applause. Jake's face lit up with joy, and it became a moment no one would forget. His dad later said he never imagined his son would experience something like this. He once feared Jake wouldn't be included, but that night, he was the one being celebrated. When the video went viral, people said Trey showed what real victory victory looks like. Not keeping the spotlight on yourself, but using it to shine onto someone else. And that's the kind of love and humility that reflects the heart of Christ. It was beautiful. What an incredible young man. You can only imagine how proud his parents must be too. And man, this is what life is all about. Loving others, serving others, giving people the opportunity to feel seen and valued and loved when life may not always hand them those moments on its own. That one act of kindness turned a football game into something people will never forget. And we need more young men like this in the world. If this touched your heart, share this video and let's spread more kindness, humility, and Christ-like love into the world. He was...
Wow. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Oh, I think Tuesdays, Sunday, come in. Tuesdays are probably going to be...
Hey, your show's on.
Find me Jose Monkey.
You asked me to figure out where this
I haven't seen a Jose Monkey video in a while.
video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. This was a tough one, guys. There really aren't a lot of clues here, and the ones that I did find, I had to work really hard for. The video's just not...
The thing is, I haven't seen his videos in quite some time. Did he take a break? He has 1.9 million followers. He has a cartoon version of his face as his main photo on TikTok.
No.
So he has put out other videos.
Yo, you showed... So where was I when I recorded this video?
So he actually has been doing videos for some reason that haven't been popping up on my For You page. She's in the UK, I think. She does all cosplay. I think she has her own Twitch as well. I mean, the internet has changed. The market, what could be classified as income these days. Like, if you are someone that could play video games or even cosplay, like, you can make a whole living out of this. Like, some people are just living the dream, man. I think I healed way too much. I don't like anyone anymore, not even 10 out of 10s. Really? I wish I can comment, but she turned the comments off. I guess she thought that some people may react negatively to this video. Don't like it. She don't even like 10 out of 10s anymore. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, looks are definitely one thing, but if I mean, if the guy's toxic, I mean, obviously she's not gonna like it. Or like him, rather. Oh! Oh my god, that cat's like an escape artist. Look at this. He's trying to get the hell out from getting washed. Oh my god. Oh! Crew's got another one!
But no.
Huh?
What did you name that one this time? He already down? Bruh, I did not call for you! Woo! Wait! No! Oh my...
I love it that when an enemy attacks her, like a boss or whatever, even a mini boss, she's always yelling, wait, like they're just gonna step back from her for a little bit, make it a little bit more fair, so she can power up or put some magic spell on her to make her stronger. She's literally thinking, like, subconsciously, the enemy's gonna give her some space.
Gosh! Oh! Why did he drop down? I didn't call for him. I barely got out of the room.
I don't know what game that is. Flip that.
The backstory to this film is just bizarre. I guess enough time is...
You know that your dream life is on the other side of whatever it is you feel.
I don't know what that is for me. I think I'm pretty open. I think I'm definitely not as timid as I used to be. I guess I'll go into it now. There is a girl that I kind of have a thing for, you know, trying to get over the previous one from 6 months ago. But I got a philosophy. I give you 2 strikes. If you strike out with me both times, that's it. I know it's a no. I'm not going to pursue anything. I invited this girl out twice. And there's something men have to get. If it's not a yes, it's a no. There's no gray area. I give her 2 strikes. If she strikes out with me twice, it's no. It means don't even try a 3rd time, a 4th time, a 5th time. This girl, I mean, obviously, I gotta keep her stuff private. But she just sounds like she's very sad. She's not satisfied with her life. She works on one job and she's thinking about getting a 2nd job. Like, I know things aren't going her way. She wants to get a car. And maybe that's just all she can focus on now, you know? And I respect that. But strike 2. She knows I've given her more than enough clues. I came straight out and told her, if you're not into me, it's okay. And I'll just keep it going. So I conquered my fear, and I suggest you do too. Guys out there, if you're timid with girls, try to work up the courage. And you know what? Because think of it this way. You can get closure. If it's a no, you know not to try anymore. You don't have to keep asking yourself or wondering if she's actually into you. You can find out rather quickly. Girls will tell you. So this girl does everything with her tongue. It's all with her tongue. Even her main photo is her sticking out her tongue in her car.
Jung described the shadow as the contents of yourself you refuse to acknowledge, which then gets projected outward onto other people with the precision you'd never apply to your own behavior. The reliable indicator that you're in your own shadow and not seeing someone else clearly is the intensity of the reaction. The behavior that makes you most contemptuous is the shortest distance to what you're managing in yourself under a better story. I spent a long time treating that as an interesting observation about other people's psychology. During that same period, I was doing the exact things I found most contemptible in others.
Really?
Using my intelligence to maintain distance and calling it discernment. Distributing a general emotional tax on the people around me that had nothing to do with it. So, in other words...
So, this guy looks like he achieved what's called metacognition. Metacognition basically is the ability to think about your own thinking. Why am I thinking these things? Why do I believe this way? This man sounds like he's achieved that. And you're not just going by a program anymore. You fully recognize it, you see it, and you can change it. This sounds like exactly what this guy has experienced. Say sounds like metacognition. Did I say that right? Let's do the Alt-I. Was it Alt-I? Am I not getting it? Why am I not seeing this? Help me rewrite. Did I not do that right? Alt-I? Replace. That sounds like metacognition. Yeah. I like that. Man, I didn't know it had this feature. Okay, it's a little bit long of a video, but yeah. This dude has done more on improving my life than any therapist. Yeah. Justin Randolph, I think you're right. This guy actually wants you to heal yourself. He doesn't profit by you going to his office every week for an hour talking about what you did the previous week. Not like so-and-so's therapist. I sometimes wonder, did her therapist convince her to do away with me, to take me out of her life? I sometimes think that. Like, is it really about healing or just getting you to keep coming back so they keep making money?
the most accurate name for all of this is being a difficult person to be around, being a piece of shit. Someone who had made their own interior dishonesty someone else's daily problem, consistently enough that it stopped being an episode and became a pattern. The way we talk about toxic behavior as a category of a person that exists over there, explained by factors that don't apply to us, is exactly the mechanism that keeps it running. You can't examine something you've decided you're not inside. Viktor Frankl observed, from inside conditions more extreme than most of us will ever face, that when people lose a sense of meaning, what fills the space is what he called the existential vacuum. An emptiness that expresses itself as the quiet emotional cruelty of someone who has stopped caring about the effect they have on other people. And mind you, he wasn't theorizing this. He was reporting this from 3 years in Nazi concentration camps, watching which people kept something intact and which people didn't, trying to understand what the difference was. And his answer, which was something I resisted for a long time because it didn't fit the nihilism I was living inside, his answer was that psychological survival had less to do with conditions than with whether the person had something outside themselves to hold on to. Something specific enough to orient toward when everything around you gave you every rational reason to give up. I came to Frankl while trying to...
It's hope. So this is reminiscent of when the experiment was done, that they would put a rat in a container of water and they timed how long it would tread water before it would give up and drown. And then you had the rat that they put in water, but they briefly took him out just before he went under. They dried him off, they made him comfortable. After a while, they put him back into that water and he swam so much longer, because in his mind, he had that hope that somebody would pull him out. And I forget how many hours he treaded water for. Like, the first rat gave up real quick and died. Flip that.
Understand what had happened to me. Why I'd been functioning fine externally while something had gone quiet internally. And his description of the existential vacuum was basically the most accurate thing I'd read about what actually felt like from inside. The emptiness expressing itself as a low-grade coldness toward everything, which I'd been calling realism.
This guy says, hold up, this is incredible. Yeah. I already follow this guy. And he's saying this while he's playing video games. I mean, what he does, so he's playing Elden Ring here. Elden Ring again. I don't know. I guess maybe he's reacting to people in the chat, his chat. But he'll stop while playing a game, he'll pause, and he'll give like a little tidbit of wisdom. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I should tell my friend Rich about this. I loved La Vica, the Italian girl. I love this chick. She lives in Milan, Italy. So she's doing everything in centimeters. I don't know centimeters. I'm thinking maybe she's about 5'3", 5'4". Because I deal with imperial. I don't deal with metric. Let's see. I think she's... This person said 1.6 meters. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's say La Vica height. Five 5'3". Okay, I was close. I said 5'4". She's 5'3". 1.6 meters is 5'3". Okay. That's pretty cool. Got it. She's 5'3". That's what 1.6 meters is. I mean, she got 15,000 likes just on this video. And she put it on the 11th. The 11th. Okay, so 15 days, a half a month. That's her. Touch some grass. Yeah. She's pretty. How many followers? She's got 865,000 followers. She lives in Milan, Italy. Definitely found on Twitch. The majority of her stuff is in Italian, so good luck unless understanding it, unless you speak Italian. She can speak some broken English. Actually, her English is better than my Italian, so as I speak no Italian. So, but yeah, she's on Twitch. You can find her, La Vica. You could probably. I think it's like La Vica _ It's a La _ Vica _. I think it's how you find it on Twitch. Which one was this?
They're trying to be. Yeah, they're trying to be. Yeah, she wanted me. That bitch is a. They're trying to be.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Get out of here.
What's that? Oh, a woman in Texas was arrested after mentioning on Facebook how bad and poor the water quality is in Trinidad.
I don't know about that.
Brad? On my panties. Should I put it back on? What do you mean?
How comfortable are you with each other? What the hell?
I took them off because it made a line. Wait, let me see.
Oh, what? Seriously?
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Do you feel comfortable? I can hear you. Do you feel...
Oh my god. Seriously?
Okay, if your man keeps scrolling, ladies, specifically wives or women who live with your male partner, tell me if this is normal or if I'm just a terrible person. Nothing stresses me out more than when my husband is relaxing. When he's at work, when he's working
Oh my god, are we
when he's
serious?
cleaning the garage, when he's doing his laundry, doing the dishes, whatever. When he's up and busy and moving around, my resting heart rate is at an all-time low. I'm feeling amazing. My skin is glowing. I feel zen. I feel at peace. The second he sits on the couch, the second he's sleeping in, I have the blood pressure of a hummingbird. My stress level is at an all-time
Blood
high.
pressure of a
I'm nervously
hummingbird.
sweating, clenching my jaw. Like my poor husband can't catch a break. Like, unless the sun has gone down, the day is over, the day is done. We are both on the couch. We are both watching a movie. Like, that's okay. But if the sun is up, if the sun is still shining, he best be moving around. He best be doing.
The amount of women in the comment section of this video that do not see this as being a problem, that it is completely normal, and that it's actually his fault as to why you feel this way is insane. At this point, anyone that does not.
So I'm going to tell you something. The chemistry between men and women are total opposites. If a dude wants to relax, please, ladies, let him relax. He's not getting away with something, okay? He's not stalling for something. He just needs to relax.
See this as an issue. My question back to you is, how do you expect equality to men if he's literally doing all the work while you are making this video in clear daylight in bed? I don't know, call me crazy or call me a true feminist, but I believe that both men and women, they have a desire to rest, especially when they are generally hard workers through the day. They might need to take a break because they're human, and I don't think that it's healthy for any one gender to expect the other gender to not be able to take that break. Call me
crazy. Oh, let's see. We just need to relax sometimes. It's true. Absolutely true. This is pretty... It's counterintuitive that this would work, but it does. Let me put this out. I already know. This is pretty awesome. Isn't that awesome, dude? I love it. This is so awesome. Yeah, I love that physics. You got a siphon. You gotta put pressure at the end of the yeah, you gotta cover it, right? Oh no. You gotta get some water in there already. Just a very simple siphon. You gotta cover it, and then you let the finger go, and then boom. Yeah. That's awesome. Just a siphon, that's all it is.
Guys, do you remember this video I posted a few days ago?
You know this is why men run the world, right? Let's talk about it!
Can we please start a petition where you check in at 11 a.m. at hotels and then you check out at 3?
Oh my god, it's so low. So low.
The other way around just doesn't make sense for me. What do you mean I can't get in my room until 3 and I have to be out by the morning?
Oh, sweetheart, you're gonna be okay. Hey, liberal fruitcakes, how's it going? I really hope...
I like our videos.
Into the box. At first glance, it seems very simple.
Another puzzle.
Just combine them like this. But I want to tell you that
Gotta
this will
stop
never
everything
solve
you're
the puzzle.
doing.
Because when you play
Puzzle
7
doesn't
sticks,
like the
there
puzzle.
isn't enough space for the last one.
Oh my god. It'll fit though. AI will probably figure it out in 2 seconds. There we go. Oh my god. Who said this? Did he dip after he got it? Oh, come on, guys. There's a different way to ask. You wouldn't ask this way. It comes off as rude. This guy's asking, why is he lucky? He's lucky he found himself a good woman. Why is he asking? Are you why? Why are you asking why? God, some people, I swear.
My son got a sty for the first time, and I'm gonna show him how to get rid of it in a
Warm compress. I was getting a sty last October. I felt some pressure. I looked at the bathroom mirror. I usually get it on the lower eyelid, not really the upper. And I already knew. I saw this coming. I boiled some water. I put a rag into it, let it cool off a bit. I put it up against my eye, put some pressure on it for a little while, redid that a few times, then I went back to bed. By the time I got up, I was able to push out any pus, and I got rid of it. So that's my advice for how to get rid of a sty. And then if it's more extreme, there's some over-the-counter meds, and if it's still even more extreme than that, you may have to see an eye doctor. Hopefully it doesn't get that far.
one day. All you need is a garlic.
Garlic, okay.
And you're going to peel it, but you're going to make sure that the garlic does not break, because
if it does, you'll be crying.
if it breaks and you put it directly onto your skin, it's going to burn your skin. So you're going to make sure that you're very careful when you peel your garlic.
So it's for Rick. It says, girl, I don't think you should pop that. It does not sound safe. Do not pop. So, great advice, but please replace the battery in your smoke detector. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie. My front bedroom is beeping right now. I haven't changed that battery in more than 6 months. Like, the previous girl that I thought I was gonna be with, she heard that thing just beeping. So she knows. But yeah, don't ever, you gotta be delicate with your eyelids, because you can make it swell more. The warm compress that I put on my eye, it naturally leaked out on its own. So that's what I mean by letting that out. Like, you don't want to give it too much force, otherwise it just gets a lot worse.
Jump! Take that! And that! Take that! I don't know what you're aiming at, but it ain't me. Oh my gosh, he hurts. Wait! I gotta heal!
He said, wait!
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Oh my god! And then he joins me. He joined me.
He fell after her. Oh my god, I absolutely love the way her character dies sometimes, and then the freaking bad guy who basically fell on top of her because he fell down after her. Clip that. I'm gonna get a lot of nice clips from this stream. I'm gonna say I love this one. Hello, I know how to spell one correctly. I love this one.
1, 2, 3,
Die Lara.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9. 9? That's it? No
Yeah.
9 or then?
1, 2,
I don't know what this says. See translation. I always overdo it a bit, I think. Dom says, I always love it when you wear anything blue. Because, yeah, blue's your favorite color, I think. I think it really, like, she does such a good job. She's always about the hair and the looks. She always, I mean, obviously, her career is based upon her appearance, so she keeps it up at all times.
The United Kingdom March in the UK turned out to be a massive event that some sources say
Really, girl? Really? How the hell? This guy. Clip that. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No way, girl. Girl! You are... Okay, alright. That's too much, but I'm gonna like it anyway.
Several years
Jesus,
ago,
man.
Jim Carrey spoke at the Golden Globe Awards ceremony. He began by saying,
I should have skipped that video before it got to that point. Not gonna say I'm not impressed, though.
What you mean I'm cooked? Ooh. Oh my god. Where did those ants come from? I'm gonna deal with none of y'all. I'm running.
You can deal with all of them. So many of them.
I'm grabbing and going. I'm grabbing and going. Oh no. That guy's coming after me.
Getting poisoned.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to kill the ants. What you mean I'm cooked?
I wonder who told her that. I don't know if it was my friend Richie. He responded on May 4th for this video. He says, when a Texan visits the Halig tree... I'm gonna go ahead and like that.
Less than 20. Let me repeat that. Less than 20. Vance removed over 800 businesses from the Medicare system. Less than
20 of them called?
20 of them called to even attempt to say that they're not fraudulent.
Wow. The reason why they're not fighting, because if they try to fight it, they're going to be exposed. So they rather just let it go. Wow.
A coupler hook that.
Not proud of it, but man enough to admit it. I was just at the gym, and this very handsome man was checking me out, and I was like, oh, yeah, get a good look.
He is pretty.
And then I realized if he was an old man or an unattractive man, I would have been like, can somebody get this creep out of here?
And that's the thing. On how she responds. Bad conversation starter, good conversation starter. So this is not really a good illustration because this guy looks unhealthy. I had a girl that wanted to argue with me because we made it wasn't this video, but it had this picture as one of the comments. Her reply was, and I guess it was a better reply than what most give, is she says that the guy on top, under bad conversation starter, looks unhealthy, which he does weigh a little more. So I get what she was talking about. So she actually got a good reply from me. I understood what she said. Said, yeah, I understand what we all want, somebody healthy. The thing is, this is really trying to emphasize what I know what this person was trying to do. Attractive versus non-attractive. Like, when does it become harassment? If you're not physically appealing to somebody, they'll say you're harassing them. If you are physically appealing to someone, they're all about you. You know, you avoid getting kicked out of the gym or possibly losing your job.
And we're all guilty of this. It's a real psychology phenomenon, halo effect, attractiveness bias, whatever you want to call it.
That's right.
But we give more positive traits to attractive people. So
That's
even
correct.
if an unattractive person and an attractive person were doing the exact same thing, it's likely that you'd label one as creepy and the other as flirting or attractive. And I'm curious if anybody's thought about this before, because it would be...
I've thought about it an awful lot. As a matter of fact, I've thought about it so much, I've been thinking about it since I was a teenager. Because I realized this as a young teen. That you favor pretty people over those that are not so pretty. It's fact. It's just, and we're all like this.
very important in today's gym culture where everybody's putting blackmail of you online for looking at someone.
This is definitely old news for all men. Like,
Yes,
they have been
that's right.
experiencing this. They've been talking about it. They already knew this. But I think that most men are very appreciative of this woman coming on video and explaining it and actually being honest about it. Because all too often we're seeing women come on here and they're just flat out denying it. Because, I don't know, they want to be acting like they're superior to their natural instincts and what they actually do and how they behave towards men. I think in all cases, men appreciate the downright honesty more than anything.
That's right. Absolutely right. It sucks to be at the receiving end of an unfavorable situation. I get it. I completely get it. There's a way to come out, though. I understand that this is a real phenomenon. We all do it. Like I said, we all like prettier people than not. There's a way to go about it, though. If a girl flirted with me at the office that I particularly did not find attractive, I don't run to HR. That's the difference between me and maybe a girl, you know, if the tables are flipped where a not so attractive guy is, you know, talking to a girl at the job. What the heck? Oh, it's a little... What the heck? He's got this cat inside a box? Jesus Christ. I hope he drives safe. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Look at this. That's awesome. That's perfect. This is perfect. Oh my god. He got so many replies from this too. A lot. Over 59,000 people hearted this photo. It's true. It's like he's transporting Grogu or something. Oh, I gotta like the video before I advance. Okay.
Hello everyone, and happy Friday. I went from being told that I wasn't going to get this higher position at my job again because they decided to move forward with another candidate, despite the fact that I put my blood, sweat, and tears into that building for the past 2 years.
So, I really want to hear what she has to say, but the high speed and the low volume is kind of pushing me away.
Are those my sweatpants?
No, they're mine.
You stole my sweatpants.
Oh my god.
Those are literally my sweatpants.
No.
So she's got, while they're talking about sweatpants, she's got the bone conducting headset on. I don't know how effective they are, but the earbuds that I actually have, I'm wearing for stream right now, they hover right near the opening of my ear. So they're not actually inside my ear canal, But if you were to move this orange and just float it above the opening, this is how I hear my stream.
I'm stealing your shirts and your sweatshirts.
You already do.
I'm stealing them twice then.
Where was my shirt this morning?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. They look like a good couple. You know, I follow her too. I follow all these cool people. Skylar Calico. 409,000 followers.
Hi, my name is Skylar Calico. I live in a pants-free upside-down pineapple community, and this is my cat. She's also not wearing pants. So remember when I said that I lived in a pants-free upside-down pineapple community, and a lot
Upside down pineapple. So she's in an open relationship. That's exactly what that means.
of people were like, so everyone's just Winnie the Pooh in it? And I'm like, no.
Winnie the Pooh in it. That's a way to put it.
Like, we're not just Donald Duck in it. I was wrong. Okay, I have seen so many Porky the Pigs recently in the cold times, something that I usually block out of my head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's, I have questions. Hi, my name is Skylar Calico. I live in a pants-free upside down.
I don't know what questions she would have. This person said, as a grower, going out in the cold pants free is bad advertising. Yeah, you're either a shower or a grower. That's right. And if you need me to explain, I won't. I will not explain this. She is really pretty though. I like this.
Hey babe, I need to take a shower. You want to help me?
Do I need to help you take a shower?
She's pretty.
Would you like to? Like, I don't think you understand.
Oh my God.
When a pretty girl asks you if you want to help her in the
You
shower,
say yes. You say yes.
generally you jump up and down and go yippee.
Yeah, well, it's you, so that could mean I can't stand up right now.
What the hell?
I hate when you're right.
Oh my God. I can't stand up right now. Trying to find an accurate emoji for her. She's very adorable. Very pretty girl. Alright, let's get out of this before I live on her profile for the rest of my stream.
It was supposed to be the first court appearance in regards to the JP Morgan lawsuit. Bad news for Mr. Rana as his...
Can you move 3 matchsticks to get the rabbit into the house? We can move the bottom matchstick to build an upside-down house.
We got another puzzle. Let's go ahead and fast forward. What the hell? So
matchsticks remain stationary. If they are not adjacent, either the house won't be complete or the rabbit won't be able to get in. Because we know we need to keep the 2 150-degree matchsticks stationary. What we need to do is move the first matchstick here, then move the second matchstick here, and finally
puts it
close the
upside
house.
down.
The rabbit
Yeah.
gets into the house, and the house is complete. Have you figured out this?
Wait, who was the first person born on another planet? It was this guy, Astra. He was born in the first Mars colony. What was that like? Well, imagine you could never go outside ever again, and you could never take another breath of fresh air. Imagine that all of
A lot of introverts are fine with that. So yes, Astra might have been an introvert.
human history
Hopefully.
took place over 100 million miles away from the only world you've ever known. Yeah, that would be strange. So were there any other kids there? No, not for the first 10 years. You see, his mom and dad didn't necessarily mean to have a kid. It just kind of happened on the trip over. In zero gravity? Yeah. Anyway, since it was the...
Just to let you know, in zero gravity, you cannot have sex in zero gravity. You can't. Things won't work right. Lubrication wouldn't work right. Pressure for a dude with his blood won't work right in zero gravity.
early days of the Mars colony, there weren't a lot of extra resources like school teachers. Wait, so he was just left alone? Yeah, but after a while, they designated one of the maintenance robots to, like, hang out with him. So he was raised by a maintenance robot? And the AI wasn't even designed for children. But they got along well enough. Wow. R67 taught him everything he could ever want to know about the colony.
R67.
By 13 years old, the kid was basically a leading expert. Wow. And that's not even the craziest part. At 21 years old, Astra was sent to Earth. Wait, who was the first person born?
Wait a minute. Oh, I hate it when the story just ends suddenly. I'll like it.
Why do you value the pursuit of the expression of your authentic self over the pursuit of reinforcing that which people believe you should be for them?
Because I believe that if I sit here giving people the image of the spiritually transcendent being that they expect, that they will disown aspects of themselves that by the disowning of them make them more sick. This is the profound illness that has been created by spiritual teachers, and not even intentionally. But it's like a self-fulfilling loop. People reject in their leaders and their teachers certain things, and then in order to be taken seriously, you can't show them those aspects, because they will throw out the baby with the bathwater. But then at the same time, if you embody that level of perfection, that's what they expect of themselves. And so they reject everything that is central to themselves. Instincts, feelings, needs, especially if they're wrong, but they don't go anywhere. So now the shadow can run rampant on the earth. So I'm seeing this as like an illness within mankind and not really wanting to perpetuate it, oftentimes to my own demise.
Why?
This is so entirely tedious and true, and such a tedious thing to encounter. People only listen when they think you're perfect. Yeah, perfect is the enemy of good. I had to tell somebody that recently. While accusing you of thinking you're perfect, they then find out you're not, because you've never tried to hide it and just tried to self-improve and to be more conscious. And they want to shun you for it. It's a bumpy ride. Yeah, I'm so glad I was mature in my faith. You know, I know this is not really a Christian. I don't think she's Christian. I think she's a psychiatrist. I forget. I had a strong faith, which is when I saw the wrinkles and the bumps and the acnes of my Bible teachers, I didn't quit the church because I saw their imperfections, because I already knew. I kept my eye focused on one, and that was Christ himself. World-renowned voice in personal development, bringing unseen perspectives that free people from suffering. I don't know. I mean, she talks like she's a psychologist, or I don't know, maybe I've got it all wrong. She's an author. Education. Let's go to Wikipedia. All right, so her genre is spirituality. Jeez, I don't know why I can't say that word today. Career. She's a spiritual teacher, apparently. I don't know. So she writes books. That's cool. I mean, you have to have a certain amount of know-how and education to write a book, you know, at least literature. I don't want to know what she offers. I want to know her education. Do I not know? Do I have to ask AI? Why is she so controversial? I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole. I don't think she's religious. So, self-help guru, I guess, would be the... I mean, I'd rather not use that term, but I mean, it's the closest I can think of. But I don't know what her personal education is. Core beliefs and teachings, the completion process, Swan is highly known for her signature trauma healing technique, which involves guided visualization, re-experience, and process painful memories. Universal energy, she does not believe in a traditional God, viewing the universe instead as a massive amalgamation of conscious energy, which would include us. Rejection of original religion, Swan views institutional religion as a man-made tool that restricts spiritual growth and enforces social conformity. I guess I can kind of see that. All right.
How do you say the one that got away in Spanish?
She's adorable. Oh, this girl's half Mexican. I don't know if it's half Irish or awesome.
El que se escapó? Oh, please don't.
I don't get it. I don't get it, but she's adorable though.
And just when I thought I could palm it, you better drop to your knees and bark like you want.
Wow.
And just when I thought I could palm it, you better.
I love Nobo. Nobo is so freaking awesome. She's a funny girl. Hey, this is better. I like that look. Oh, this is so good. I like this. This is good. There we go. Yep, give you a laughing emoji. Why does everyone force introverts to leave their comfort zone, but no one forces extroverts to shut up? Shut up and shut up for a while. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll heart that. That's a good question.
Bro, he's literally one. Just push it.
Me, the older sister, after hearing my brother rage quitting his game from across the house.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. What happened when I'm gonna take in the PlayStation?
Take it to
disconnect
PlayStation.
it and put the whole thing in your ass.
What?
What?
In your
Bro, he's
ass?
literally one. Just.
Oh my god, I haven't seen her in a while. I remember her. That's cool. She met somebody. 18.4 thousand. I thought she had a lot more followers. She's cool though. All right, time for me to wrap it up. Once again, support Richard during medical crisis is going to Richard Fulcinelli. He's asking for 1,100, which is his goal. All right, so yeah, I think I didn't even go over everything. I didn't even go over my Reddit, but I'm doing over 12 hours here just blabbing. There you go. I'm going to part with this because I went through something recently. I'll part with you that. If you're going through something, please remember to be your own best friend. Nobody's going to come save you, just like you shouldn't be trying to save somebody else who doesn't know your worth. You just got to let them go, move on. For guys out there, you like a girl, try the 2 strikes out method. Remember, if it's not a yes, it's a no. That's it. Don't think, well, I didn't really hear a no, so I can keep going. No, you're just going to waste a lot of your time, and you'll probably annoy her at the same time. 2 strikes, and she's out. One could be misconstrued or whatever. You don't really understand. Could be a misunderstanding. Try the second time. If she's not hearing you, she don't like you, bro. And just move on. Let her suffer with who she thought was better than you, bro. Don't save her. Yep. Let her go. I replied. I said, the next dude in her life is almost guaranteed to screw up. Makes me wonder. While in her sadness, will she ever even Will she even remember who she gave up? Of course, I'm talking about myself. Michael replied, who cares what happens to her? Just live your best life and be happy. Yeah. You got to help yourself. You got to be your own best friend. That's it. All right. I am good. I'm going to go. I need to eat something. I need to check out some other stuff. Guys, it's been great. Thank you for sticking with me. It's been 6 months. I'm doing better. Still kind of going through it a little bit, but I am getting better. I feel a whole lot better than I did 6 months ago, that's for sure. I feel a whole lot better than the way I felt on Thanksgiving Day, you know, during the holidays when my holidays were ruined and going through crash outs up until recently. So, trying to do my best. My point is you can do better too. If you went through a breakup or you lost a friend, you can be happy. Just, you'll be okay. Just stick it out. Just wait. If you're feeling pressure, if you're feeling desperate, please talk to somebody. It's important. Not everybody's going to be sympathetic. To give you a quick background, my mother wasn't. So my mother's definitely not a good person to confide in. She was not helpful in this situation whatsoever, and we haven't talked for a while because of that. But yeah, surround yourself by friends, people that care about you, people that are going to add to your life. Don't go through this alone. There's a way out. And if you wait long enough, you know, you don't forget about the hurt, you bury it. But you bury it enough to where you don't have to endure it every day. And hopefully, I pray to God that I and you find that person for you. So, anyway, it's been 3.25 hours. I don't even do this a lot for games that I play. But, yeah. Take care, guys. You're awesome. If you don't already follow me, please do so. Please at least consider it. Fortify1123. I'm also on Yahoo and on Kick. Hopefully I get some good clips out of this stream. I appreciate those who follow. Any feedback, any suggestions, just lay it on me. I know I need to do better. You know, my streams will get better with time. And I'm still looking for games to play. So there you go. You can suggest some of those as well. You guys are awesome. I'm going to get going. Be good to yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'll see you guys later.